Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. Watch along time, or it will be very shortly. Liverpool going once again to the San Siro to face Inter Milan in the Champions League. I'm Steve, joined by Chloe Bloxham over at the board. We've got Dan Clubb. We will be reacting to the Liverpool team news very, very shortly to see which team Arne Slot has selected for this one. I'm sure at some point we're going to talk about Mo Salah as well because
what's happened there?
Yeah, I don't know. Mate. Apparently, there's been some news.
I must have missed it.
Yeah, he missed his flight.
I'd like to miss it. Please.
I think he missed his flight. I think that's what's happened. Okay. I'm not sure it was completely his decision to miss that flight, but he definitely wasn't on said plane to Milan. So I'm sure we'll be speaking about that as well when we get up to it. Chloe, Liverpool unfortunately have found themselves this week in the headlines for the wrong reasons, not only results-wise, but also the whole Mo Salah thing. It's a welcome distraction to get back playing football, I think, but if things don't go particularly well, all of a sudden it swells and swells again. So I think this, again, it's a massive game for a number of different reasons, but God, Liverpool couldn't have to win the game of footy at some point.
Yeah, just a little bit of positivity around Liverpool would be brilliant right now. Yeah, sadly though, it is one of the toughest tasks we've got in this festive period, and that really does hurt us going away, San Siro, into Milan, with the way they play, how defensively solid they are, and how good they're doing in the Champions League right now. Let's not underestimate that. Liverpool already struggling against a lot of sides, and hopefully, maybe Inter won't be as physical, but I'd be lying if I said that I was feeling any sort of positivity or any sort of optimism about this game of football.
Absolutely. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, and it's a tough one for a number of different reasons. Obviously, Liverpool doing it without a few injured players, without obviously the best player in the team potentially, and a few other issues as well, up against an Inter Milan team, of course, who are very, very strong and have been very good at both domestically and, of course, in European competition. Over the last couple of seasons, they're on mugs. I know Liverpool's record at the San Siro is excellent, but yeah, you can't never write off Inter Milan. In fact, they are huge favourites, I would guess, to get their 3 points in this game. And that's the other thing we have to worry about. Liverpool want to qualify in that top 8. They probably have to win all the games, and still things might have to go their way. So, yes. Right then, I'm pretty sure I can see some posts on Twitter saying the team is out.
Cannot.
Dan hasn't got the official one yet, so we'll hang fire for a moment. But I think it is pretty much going to be what is behind you, Dan. As you continue to scroll through it, I'll chat to Chloe. I don't want to make you do two things at once because we're not capable of doing that. Yeah, we're not very good multitaskers, those fellas.
Forget it.
It is, Chloe, like I say, how did you think the manager's press conference went yesterday? I personally thought he dealt with it about as well as he could. He didn't give too much away. He kind of showed a little bit of authority. But you can still tell, again, it's a far from ideal situation for him.
Team's out, yeah. I tried not to watch it, to be honest, just in case it ended up in more flames. But I think him and Ali did as best as they could do in the situation. You don't want to cause more headlines, and Slot, if anything, kind of tried to, say, that Salah was entitled to his emotions and his feelings, whilst also saying, I'm not weak, and I will make the decisions. I am the manager. I'm put there to do such a thing. So yeah, he also sort of backed himself as well, like you expect. So I thought they handled it as best as they probably could, but it just would be great if they didn't even have to handle anything to do with the situation, because it is just a mess.
No, absolutely right. Then I'm pretty sure the team is out, and I'm going to head over to you right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Alisson Becker in goal, the back four of Joe Gomez, Ivo Konate, Virgil van Dijk and Andy Robertson, which leaves us a midfield quartet of Ryan Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, Alexis McAllister, Dom Szoboszlai, possibly in something resembling a diamond, but also we could well see Curtis Jones on the left. We'll talk through that in a moment. And that would leave us a front two of Hugo Ekitike and Alexander Isak.
Oh.
I was already looking at the bench.
You were shocked he was playing alongside
you. No, a little bit of that. I was actually looking at the bench with trepidation, I think it's fair to say. Mabadashvili, Freddie Woodman, Wenati Lucky, Milas Kerkez, Conor Bradley, Trey Naoni, Florian Wirtz and Rio Ungamoa. And there is nobody missing off the board. That is the entirety of Liverpool's bench tonight.
How many are we allowed?
You're allowed two more.
Two more.
Yeah, hey ho. Those two will be.
Two of the keepers. Yeah. Centre half, left back, obviously right back, midfielder, 10, left winger.
Yeah, there's no obviously Cody Gakpo injured for a couple of weeks. Federico Chiesa ill, and Mo Salah banished for the week. Endo also, he missed training as well, didn't he?
Yeah, we just don't know why, do we?
So again, I'm guessing he's got an issue. So yeah, there's Liverpool are short, and that's the ironic thing. I said this the other day. If Mo Salah just hadn't done that interview, he'd probably be in this team. Never mind, like he probably would be in the team. Never mind on the bench. But yeah, the team and the Liverpool manager and the ownership decided to not have it. I think I thought they were justified. But like you say, sometimes it's just the way the world works.
Short on reinforcement.
Absolutely, yeah. Liverpool. What I would say, let's talk about the team though, Chloe, because I think that's the important thing here. Yeah. Not who isn't here, who is here. We believe, and there is some reports, as Dan's put it on that board there, that Liverpool are going to play with a little bit of a diamond, whether it be that order or who plays where, is interesting. But we saw the Ekitike-Isak thing away in Frankfurt, and
2 minutes of it before Ekitike went off injured. Was that not?
They started 4. It was effectively 4-4. Yeah,
Isak went off at half time.
Isak went off at half.
What was the one where Hugo Ekitike came on for? Isak came on for 2 minutes, and that was fun. But I enjoyed that.
In Frankfurt, Liverpool played a similar. I mean, Florian Wirtz was in that team. That was a difference. But really to see Isak and Ekitike together, I mean, we've got it down as this diamond for now. It might be Ekitike from the left, which we can touch on in a minute. But it is exciting to see both of them on the pitch at the same time.
It is, yeah, and I think that's what a lot of us have been calling out for. The manager maybe not doing it because there is 2 number 9s, and I think it's fair to say Alexander Isak is still not as fit as we all want him to be. So I think maybe he's been a little bit worried about doing that. But the most important thing is getting Hugo Ekitike on this pitch. He is the most informed striker that we have, the most informed attacker that we have. And you could see that against Leeds the other day. So for me, he had to start this game of football. He is one of the only bright sparks through this absolutely horrendous time for Liverpool. So I'm glad that Ekitike is on there. And if Alexander Isak and Ekitike could, create some form of relationship and be able to play off each other, and that'd be great for Liverpool, because we certainly need Alexander Isak up to speed, and maybe having Ekitike alongside him might do that. But also, they're both strikers that are probably going to go for the only spot. So who knows, maybe some greed might come out in these positions, but I think it's fair to say that Ekitike has deserved to be on the pitch, and Alexander Isak, with the price that we paid for him, that's why he's on the pitch, I guess. No,
absolutely. Like I say, Dan, the manager, in terms of options, quite limited in terms of what he's got. Again, a lot of people in the chat here, I can't bring them up at the moment, but Aaron's going to run in a moment when I cut to Dan. Just spoiler alert, and Dan fix the laptop so I can bring your comments up. But yeah, the centre half right backy thing, I am very, very surprised.
Oh God, yeah.
That Conor Bradley, not even the Konate thing, that Conor Bradley isn't at right back because he's suspended for the next game. So I just presumed that he was going to play this one, and maybe it might have been Gomez as centre back or on the bench, and obviously well documented errors from Ibu Konate in recent weeks. So I think that one in particular is a bit of a surprise to me. Bradley benched, and he's not going to be able to play against Brighton either. You're putting a lot on Joe Gomez's plate there.
Yeah, you are, massively so. Yeah, it's a huge shock to me. Something I did not see coming in the slightest, to be honest. And you touched upon it there. Conor Bradley felt like a shoo-in, given the fact that he is suspended at the weekend, to play him right back, obviously, which would then have allowed you to do a Joe Gomez for Ibu Konate switch, which would have made a lot of sense. I think a lot of people would have liked to have seen that, given Ibu Konate's recent form and his tendency to be at the scene of far too many crimes. But yeah, what it's done, it's obviously given a lot of onus on Joe Gomez tonight, because he's likely going to have to start this one, get through an hour or so, maybe even more, and then of course probably go again the weekend, because the likelihood is, given that we haven't seen Jimmy Frimpong at all in training, obviously hasn't travelled for this either, it feels very, very unlikely that he will be involved, certainly from the start against Brighton. So yeah, a slightly odd call. I get it from a sense of getting more defensive solidity in there, I think Gomez has done well, but in terms of fitness, availability, suspension, doesn't make a ton of sense.
I'd have just played Gomez centre back.
I personally don't get it, because a couple of weeks ago the only reason he wasn't playing was because of his fitness doubts over Konate, by the way. He was named in teams, and Slot decided not to use him because he was getting injections and we didn't know his fitness, and we know he's injury prone. So that was his reason and excuse why Konate was still starting these games of football. Well, now you have an excuse to play Joe Gomez in that position.
The only thing, Chloe,
because Bradley is out at the weekend. Give Bradley as many minutes as we can get. Yeah. And then in 60 minutes, you can take Gomez off and you can say Konate going in your place back.
I was going to say, the only thing I can think of is because Gomez is going to play right back at the weekend, is he thinking, if I take Konate out for this one and then I have to put him back in against Brighton, kind of like, what have you achieved? You know,
that's wonderful,
that's the
but
only
he makes 3 errors a game.
I know, listen,
And the costly errors
always
as
leads
well.
to a goal.
I'm with you, by the way. I'm trying to think the logic behind the decision, because it's hard to figure out this moment in time. Obviously, the manager himself admitted that where Konate's been at with the errors and stuff. I'm just thinking, does he not want to play Gomez as centre-back, and then next you kill Ibu Konate, and then he has to come play back at the weekend anyway? It almost feels like, because there's a school of thought of put him on the bench, let him get his head together, or there's another school of thought of actually get him out the team. Thanks, Alan.
This is wonderful, but like, we've kept playing him and he's not sorted his head out.
Yeah.
So just get him on the bench and say, I'm lighting a fire up your ass. Play better if you want that. And look, he probably thinks, that's fine, give me 60 minutes rest, because I know Joe Gomez is going to play right back anyway at the weekend. Maybe, it wouldn't help Konate. But at least we can see if Joe Gomez can perform that role any well for future, because Bradley's only missing 1 game of football, hopefully, if he doesn't get injured, which therefore means when Bradley's back after the suspension, we can go, well, Konate, Gomez did quite well in that midweek against Inter Milan, who were a really good side. So that's why Gomez is going back in for those games. It's just, we decide not to use players and give excuses, and now when there's a great excuse to actually bring them in, we're just not doing it.
The only thing I could think of, because I got wind of this team earlier, the only reason I have in my mind for not playing Conor Bradley tonight is that he's not long back from an injury himself, and maybe he's only got half an hour in his legs because of his exertions up at Ellen Road, because that's the only way it makes sense to me, because everything you both have said there and I said at the start feels like an obvious choice. So to not do that, there has to be a proper reason. Sports science can be the only reason.
No, I'm with you, maybe because I was maybe we were too far looking ahead of what Bradley's got to come in terms of suspension, but Dan's right, he missed a month and then comes back in and does a pretty intense hour. Maybe they've just decided he hasn't got it in his legs, or they've been told, especially with muscle injuries and hamstring injuries, perhaps they have to play it carefully.
He's quite susceptible to injuries. You just said there, as long as he's not injured. If he'd have got an hour tonight, he might have done a calf.
He might have. Look, he might have, but at the same time, I just think tonight was your best excuse to actually light a fire under Konate and put Gomez there. And it's not just lighting a fire under Konate, it's going, Gomez, you are actually a centre-half, Let's see if you're any good at it. Go and try and take that position, because no one is challenging Konate right now, and you can see it in his performances. He's rash, he's reckless, he's just playing awful.
Rubbish.
There's no other way to put it. And I get the Bradley situation, and maybe he does only have 30 in him, maybe. But my point is then, we risked him the other day, and I was thinking maybe Gomez starts against Leeds because of the same situation. Maybe Bradley doesn't have 60, but they clearly thought he had 60 because he did it. So that's my thought is, well, you could have swapped them around, sort of. But I mean, honestly, whoever you put on the pitch, who knows if Liverpool will actually show up.
I think what's going to happen, Gomez will go off after the hour and Bradley will come on for the half hour, because again, that is the last point of this, and again, it's a different understandings. Well, also, I don't know if Joe Gomez can play 90 minutes, and if he can't play,
he's also got to go again at the weekend, and if he can't, so you've got to take him on.
And also, if he can't play 90 minutes, that might be why he's not a centre half. There's a lot going on here, but ultimately, like I say, it's a...
But to be fair, we take Konate off pretty much every game anyway.
He gets dragged.
Very like for like, to be fair.
I was going to say at some point.
Good luck with that tonight.
I was going to say, we'll see Conor Bradley on. It's whether Ibu gets dragged.
We might have to go Mamadaashvili for Konate, but Alisson up top, to be honest.
The bench is light. The bench is very, very light, and that's the problem here, Dan, a little bit, in terms of the 11 on the pitch are going to be asked to do a lot. We'll definitely see Conor Bradley, and we'll definitely see Florian Wirtz. The rest of it, I mean, you're looking at kids, really. And then a left back change. It's far from ideal, this injury situation. Of course, added to the fact that Mohamed Salah has been banished, or whatever you want to call it, for the game as well. It is a very, very, very slim Liverpool bench.
No, absolutely. I think the three you've just alluded to there, pretty much nailed on changes. You could absolutely bet your house on them happening, obviously injury permitting and what have you. But yeah, I think aside from that, it'd be a boss experience, like to train the owner. Wouldn't be surprised to see Ian Gomez, because obviously he's been exclusively in and around the first team all season long. Therefore, this is a viable night for him. So that might mean that we do a 4-3-3 as opposed to what we've got on the board now, because Ngomoa is an out-and-out left winger. I'd be surprised to see him anywhere other than that. But yeah, it's a difficult night to work for this 11. I think it's fair to say the challenge that interposed, obviously free scoring, full of confidence, winning games of football domestically and in Europe right now. We're not a lot of those things. So psychologically, they've definitely got the upper hand, obviously away from home as well. Good record in the San Siro, yes, but depleted squads, lack of confidence, not many options from the bench is going to be a tough one. But having said all of that, there is still quality there. It's touched on Kirk, it's touched on Conor Bradley, Florian Wirtz, as we know, is a world-class operator. So it's going to be difficult, but we've been in worse situations and gone away with it.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We've got a super chat here from Perry who says, what minutes has he been given a pen? I'm like, come on. Let's not do that, Perry. Hopefully not.
17.
Hopefully not. Hopefully none, yeah, will be the idea. And then Scott Hawke says, I'm confused about Konate and the Gomez and Bradley thing. Like we talked about, thanks very much, Scott. Says, also finally get Hugo and Isaac, but not Wirtz in behind them. In any case, hopefully that diamond, I thought we would play more works and we get the result. Yeah, we'll find out if it's the diamond in due course. The Wirtz thing is interesting because that's the next point on this team, Chloe. This looks like Arne Slot's going here to... That's the most solid Liverpool 11. I think you can get understandably, again, I know we've got issues about the centre-back stuff and that, but Gomez at right-back, Robertson at left-back, and 4 midfielders without McAllister is the de facto potentially 10 in this, or Szoboszlai maybe, but it isn't the most attacking option there would be Florian Wirtz. It very much feels like at times that Liverpool team could be a bank of 4-4-2. It could even be 4-5-1, because it isn't beyond the realms of possibility that Ekitike drifts to the left and Sobo goes to the right. It feels to me like Arne Slot has gone, I'm fed up with conceding goals. And he's gone for a little bit more solidity, which is actually the reason he left Mo Salah out in the first place. But it feels like he's gone even more one further by taking Wirtz out as well. Yeah. This looks like a manager who's probably fed up with his team shipping too many goals.
Correct. The only problem is without Wataru Endo, a lot of them are going to have to, put a lot of work in tonight. I don't think McAllister is in great form at all.
Agree with that, yeah.
Gravenberch at times hasn't been great. Curtis Jones has bright sparks. I think Dom obviously is being Liverpool's best player all season. My problem is that the midfield have to show up if you're not playing Florian Wirtz, because actually I've been quite impressed with Florian Wirtz since the West Ham game. Like you said, maybe he's a little bit more lightweight than the 4 midfielders that you've got there, but you're asking these 4 midfielders to go to the well and then probably the same at the weekend, depending on if they want to let Mo Salah back into the side. So yeah, look, we've gone to try and be as solid, and maybe it might be a counter-attack situation that we're interested in this game, but you can be as solid as you want. If those players in that midfield don't show up tonight, they will get bullied, and that is the problem that I have, is that the likes of McAllister just isn't having enough games where he's actually playing well, where he's winning individual battles, and I need a lot of those midfield players to be physical tonight and win their individual battles. And how many times this season have we gone into games where we just don't win enough challenges, enough battles?
I think that's the problem. I think that's why he's gone for that 4. That is a very combative midfield.
On paper, yeah, but like they've been absolutely brushed aside a large majority of games. That's why you've played probably 2 or 3 of them every single game, because Florian Wirtz hasn't started every single game. So you've played 2 or 3 of them in a lot of games where players have still been given too much time and space to run past people and have too much space on the edge of the box. So you're looking at those 4 and trying to hope that they are going to be really physical tonight and actually, put a foot in and not let themselves be bullied, because there's been far too many games where 2 or 3 of them in one single game have just not been up to scratch. Szoboszlai, you're the only one who hasn't.
For some reason, Inter Milan on their Twitter, I can't post their team as a video, which is
nice, isn't it?
No, it's rubbish because I'm trying to read the team out. But anyway, I will bring you their team. It's Sommer in goal, a back 3, I guess, Bastoni, Acerbi, and a Kanji, probably DeMarco.
DeMarco not a wing back, is he?
I think he'll play left wing back. That's what I'm saying, yeah. So, yeah. And then right wing back will be Enrique. So it's 3 at the back for them, you would guess. Calhanoglu, whose name I struggle with every time whatever team he plays. Calhanoglu, yeah.
Calhanoglu.
Yeah, and even better, Mkhitaryan. Thuram, and then obviously
you missed off the main man there.
Barella.
And Barella, sorry, I missed Barella. You know what, right? He was hid behind the play button on my video, that's why I missed him off. So yeah, it's Barella, Calhanoglu, whose name I will get right, and Mkhitaryan, then DeMarco, like I say, full back. Or wing back, Thuram and Lautaro. So it's effectively 3-5-2 up against what we think is going to be a 4-4-2 diamond. So both teams, that's interesting. Very rare. When's the last time you saw both teams playing like a 2 up top like that? It feels a bit old school, like footy's gone old school a little bit. It does feel like both teams are playing 2, well, in theory, two out and out centre forwards.
Yeah, about 2001, maybe, I want to say it might have been. No, you're right, it absolutely doesn't happen anymore. It'd be quite quite refreshing, bit of a throwback, I think, in many ways. But, Inter Milan, looking at their team there, it is a strong side, isn't it? And again, a side that's full of confidence, a side that's used to winning games of football as well, which never bodes well for the opposition. So it's going to be a difficult night to work. I like the midfield, personally, I do. I get Chloe's point entirely, because individually, they haven't been anywhere near their levels. I don't think any of them, apart from that man, Dom Szoboszlai, even Ryan Gravenberch, who was running games in midfield last season, hasn't quite been at it. But I do think that gives us the best opportunity to stifle their ball playing midfield, because Bavella's a lovely footballer, Kananoglu likewise, Mkhitaryan. They're not physical necessarily. They'll do the work, don't get me wrong, but they're not massive presences in there. So if you can stifle them in possession, you give yourself a good chance.
Can I ask a question?
Go on.
Is there any shout at all that Dom plays right wing, TK plays left wing, and Alexander Isak?
Well, I think there's a couple of variations on a theme with that, because I think that is likely, or certainly possible. But why is McAllister so stuck there? That's quite indicative.
That's like his legs.
Season, yeah, I was going to say. There's something in that somewhere. But I actually think, I talked to somebody the other day, I don't know if it's on a show or just in day-to-day life, about Curtis Jones potentially doing the left-hand side, because that's where he kind of started his life as a footballer. So don't think it will happen tonight necessarily, but I don't think it's out the question. If you had an actual, natural, traditional right winger, Curtis could easily drift over there as well. Yeah,
I wouldn't be shocked if it's that 4-3-3, but we'll find out. My guess is not. I would be shocked.
You think it's a diamond?
I think it's two up front. Is my guess. I don't think he would have played TK. I just don't think he wants to play him off the left. He kind of said today, didn't he? He likes some more centre forward, but you never know. Things can change. A few people asking, obviously, Liverpool named a 19-man squad, didn't they? There's only 18 there. I think Kieran Morrison was the other one. I think Mr. J Mango says, I'm sure he flew today. Why? He played for the young team.
He played for the kids.
Yeah. He missed a penalty.
He did miss a penalty. I think 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 19, isn't it?
Well, maybe I'm wrong. He flew out, but anyway, that's where he is.
I think he went as like an emergency just in case anybody fell or something like that. But he played for the 19s today.
Yeah, they got battered. And he missed the penalty, so it didn't go great for him. We had a lot of people asking why Liverpool got such a light bench when you could have had the kids. That's the reason. They put all the kids in the Youth Cup game, really, to get them actual minutes, because they were probably never going to get on this pitch. And it didn't. Yeah. They got minutes. They got battered, but they definitely got minutes. Yeah. Do you want to do the Salah stuff?
No.
Okay. Dan, you got We're going to do this. We're going to do the Salah stuff. Dan had this say on the podcast yesterday. I vehemently disagree with about 90% of what Dan said. I'll be honest, Dan, and I agree more with Josh. But that's fine. We've all got opinions. It's Chloe, the biggest thing on it. I'm going to push on. I'm sorry. You can say whatever you want, but it's just crap. The whole situation is crap. And I think he's wrong for doing the interview. I don't know what's been said, what's been miscommunicated, whatever. The club have rightly decided to punish him. But the only people really who I think now are the losers of this situation, I don't think it does the manager any favours. It doesn't do the teammates any favours. Every press conference, Alisson was asked about it. Yeah. Curtis Jones has just been asked about it. Straight after the game, whoever is in front of the media, they're going to be asked about it. We are a man short in the squad because we haven't got the player. It's just a big mess.
It is a big mess, and one that was avoidable. That is the thing for me. Look, I'm very much down the middle in terms of I can totally understand the frustration of Mo Salah, because for me, I saw him start in one of the last 3 games of football.
4? No, he didn't. To be fair, he came off the bench in one of them.
Yeah, but starting the game.
Chloe thought he might have started.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I got
your point. Yeah.
So I can understand this frustration. But I can also understand that 3 games is actually only a week in football terms. That is not a lot of football that he's missed there. He's not been in good form at all. So I can understand why Slaughter's maybe not picked him. I think the problem that you then have is, we've mentioned him before, Konate seems to play every single game even though he's crap. Robertson and Kerkez, I mean, that's been a chop and changing situation even when Kerkez wasn't doing great. Gakpo is played again and again and again, even though it seems so routine, and so you know what he's going to do before. So I think Salah's maybe angry at the fact that he's the one who's out the squad when there could be a lot of other players who are in his position. However, I don't think what he did helped us as a club, and that's my thought. I can understand the frustration, I can understand where he's coming from, I can understand that Slot and dropping him for not playing well, but I can understand him sitting there and going, well, there's about 6 other players who you've not put it in the limelight, but I am.
I hated about the club. The line where he says like he doesn't think like he thinks he should just play.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
That is absolutely.
You can't say
You've
that.
got to earn your spot. And Sobbo, who's been playing at right wing, whether we like it or not, he's being picked there and he's been the best player for Liverpool so far this season, so we can't really argue with that. So for me, it was just unhelpful, and I will always not be on the club side. That's not where I'm at. I am always going to love the club more than I love any individual player. Steven Gerrard, adore the man, absolutely adore him, but I still pick Liverpool over him. Yes, because ultimately Liverpool is the thing I love the most. So for me, it's just really awkward. I think Liverpool had to not take him, or at least not play him, not start him in this game, because from my point of view, and I've been asked about Manchester United a lot in the last 10 years, and their players' rule at football club was a lot of the criticism I gave them, where players came out and dictated what the football club did. And I don't think that should ever be the case, because I think ultimately the club is the biggest part. But it's really frustrating, because I can understand his frustration and I can clearly see it, but I just don't think coming out in the media in that way was the best thing for the club. And I'm not sat here wanting slot in. I'm not sat here wanting slot out. I really am so disinterested in it. If he loses the next 2 games, he's gone for me, and that is how it will be. In my head, I think he needs to start winning games now, and he's got to go on a run to keep his job. But I'm also not going to sit here and back Salah to the hilt, because I think it just makes Liverpool look stupid, and that's what
I just felt it was very self-serving, and I get it, by the way, and this isn't a criticism, because the reason Mo Salah is the player he is, and the man because he is self-serving a little bit. Of course, he's got an ego. All the best players in the world have egos. That is absolutely fine. It's not a problem. But when you then express that, like you just said, it's almost putting yourself above what your station almost. And I say that without being disrespectful to Mo Salah. He's a Liverpool player still. He's
Liverpool legend.
Yeah,
I think
he's the best.
On disrespectful some people, I think that's a problem.
I think he's the best. I think he's the best ever that we've ever had.
I think Carragher the other day I understood some of his points, but then a lot of them was personal. What I think he tried to say was that for Salah to become the player that he is, and to win all the accolades and all of that, he needed Liverpool Football Club. And for Liverpool to be as successful as they have been in the last 9 years, they needed Mo Salah.
And Mo Salah,
they went hand in hand. Yeah. We both needed each other. And I think Carragher didn't. He should have just said it as plain and simple as that, where instead what he did came across to some people as like really aggressive towards Salah.
I got his point.
I got his point, but I would have expressed it exactly how I've just said it, instead of like,
because you come across angry, didn't you? Yeah. That's never. You never speak well when you're angry. No one's ever said anything really great when you're angry. And listen, I am not angry at most times. I just feel like
I'm disconnected. I'm just like.
I nearly sound like my mum or something, but like, it's just disappointing. It's just there's just no need for it. There was just no need, and then I understand. And then I've got another super chat here from Hawks, who says, "I don't think the 3 games on the bench is the sole reason alone. Mo got told he's central to plans, and then we bought players and used a system that made Mo not the focus. Mo was wrong in what he said, but it's not just 3 games. And again, if that is the case, I completely get it. I understand why he's frustrated. I do not want any Liverpool player being happy to sit on the bench. No. I think that's rubbish. If you're happy on the bench,
you need to win your spot.
You need to play, but also there's just a time and a place, and I just don't believe in that. I hate airing the dirty laundry in public, and I know this is a cliche and it's a bit cheesy, perhaps. It just isn't the Liverpool way. Like there's just certain standards that this club have had for a while, and I don't care if you are the 23rd player on the squad list or the best player, or like, in my opinion, the best player of all time. No, you don't do this. You can count on one hand the number of times this has ever been done. And I just, like I say, the ironic thing is, and I'll go back to it, if Mo hadn't done that into, he probably would have been playing tonight. He could have had the chance to get on the pitch, probably score a goal or 2, and shove that in the manager's face. I remember, Chloe, the interview that Gini Wijnaldum did post Barcelona. When he come off the bench and scored 2, and his first words were, "I was so angry with the manager, and I couldn't wait to get on the pitch and kind of prove him, and I proved him wrong. I was gutted when I wasn't playing." Yeah. That's kind of the thing I would have liked, and I understand it because Mo didn't get off the bench against Leeds, and he didn't get off the bench against West Ham. Yeah. He did get off the bench against Sunderland. Like, he did have that opportunity, and I'll be honest, not just him, but he didn't do anything with it really. No. And that's kind of the point. I just felt I prefer my footy players to do the talking on the pitch rather than in predetermined mixed zone interviews. It just for me, I wasn't a fan. But what I would say, I agree. I think some of the personal attacks on him. Yeah, listen, the fella made a mistake. And he's being punished for it. And I wouldn't have nothing more than he comes back in at the weekend and he's all sweet again. Yeah. I just don't know if that is unfortunately is going to happen.
He did this last season when he came out and spoke about a contract and stuff. But the problem he has is that his stats there were basically telling you the story of everyone's going to be on my side. Because if you read all his stats, these are exactly why I deserve a new contract. And you can forget about what he'd done prior to last season. His stats spoke for him. So what he was doing was he was coming out and applying pressure on Liverpool. But really, anyone who saw his stats went, well, we're applying pressure on Liverpool. He was doing the talking on the football pitch and then coming out and basically saying, could be me last season. And, if it is, I'll enjoy every second of it. That's what I'm doing. He never really, he put it on the toes of Liverpool Football Club, but he wasn't disrespectful. With what he's done here, I mean, you can't say, I'm a Liverpool legend, so no matter how crap I am, I'm allowed and I should be.
I think that's actually disrespectful to his teammates. I think for you to say, I should definitely be in the team no matter what. I'm with you, by the way, he isn't. I was for putting Mo on the bench, and it wasn't so much because I don't think he'd been rubbish, because I don't think he'd been rubbish. Yeah. My logic was, we're not good enough defensively to have a lad who doesn't defend. So if the team behind him was playing better, you can almost, the word cheat, and have Mo Salah up front and go, you know what, Mo, we've got this box, you go and do the thing you're good at. But actually, Chloe, he wasn't doing the things he was good at anyway, and he didn't defend, and all of a sudden, we were getting overrun, and the manager said it yesterday in his interview, didn't he? The PSV game and the Nottingham Forest game, he felt like it was something.
I mean, there was a 50-50 for one of their goals, maybe their second goal, that is absolutely horrendous. But that's the thing, and that, once again, I'll mention Slot. Salah can feel maybe hard done by in a sense, because there's Kanate, there's Kirkez or Robbo, whatever one, and Gakpo, who, haven't been benched for 3 games. I mean, Robertson arguably has the last 3 and hasn't came out and said anything. But I'll go back to Kanate. But the problem that Salah then has is that a lot of us mentioned Joe Gomez, and I think we all know that. I still can't believe the fact that he's not playing at centre-half tonight. Gomez reportedly wasn't fit, was getting knee injections, yada, yada, yada. So therefore, there's a little bit for Slot to cling on to as an excuse. With Salah, the problem is you can't swap him for anybody because we don't have an understudy for him. Chiesa is the only one, and I argue that Chiesa should have been playing more minutes. And once again, Chiesa's not came out and said anything. He's not Mo Salah, but, he's still gone about it in the right manner. So that's a situation that Salah's probably had the problem with. But like you mentioned there, when the lad isn't, the risk isn't worth, the reward of what we're getting now. Last season it was. The risk of not having Salah do all his defensive duties and therefore being able to put the ball in the back of the net, because we were so good at sourcing him and him just being on an incredible role, it was worth the risk. Right now, Liverpool are shipping far too many goals, and he's still being asked to do that role. That is his role. His role is not to defend. That's maybe not on him. That is the way we play football. So what we've done is we've gone, right, well, instead of exhausting you then, we'll take you off. We'll put someone else to do the dirty work there in Dominic Szoboszlai, and you can come on, hopefully, when Liverpool either have something to keep a hold of or are chasing something, we were more likely to take a risk. And the problem is ultimately it comes down to the fact that Salah hasn't been in good form. And if you've not been in good form, there is no way on this world any footballer, I mean Messi probably, because I love Messi, and I think he's the greatest I've ever seen, and we'll see. There is someone who's not in form does not deserve the right to just keep hold of that place, because of who they are. You have to work, you have to prove, you have to show, because there's other people there who you're then undermining and you're not giving a chance to. And that is my problem, is you've got to always fight for your spot.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think we'll leave the Salah stuff there.
Because it is boring. It just brings you down, because he's one of the greatest players you've ever seen playing a red shirt.
It is. It's far from ideal. And we've got a super chat here from, I think it's Rory. He says, I sent a super chat yesterday and it wasn't put out. I'm guessing I mean on the podcast, mate. Sorry. Shaven's been a big fan divide. Hope Liverpool win games and Salah stays. Listen, yeah, it is stupid. What I found out using social media over the last few days, there are certain people who are just certain fans of a certain player and not of the football club, and they believe that's just the way they follow sports. I've never understood that in my life, but everyone's different. But yeah, it's some of the stuff that's been spouted about has been a little bit nonsensical. Oscar goes back to the game, but before, in fact, what I'll do, I'll stay on the Salah stuff while we've got a few more. Salah's hairline, nice one. Who built up his ego? We did. Ego is a double-edged sword. You're just fine with it when he's wielding it on our behalf. No, like I've said, ego on the pitch is absolutely fine. I've got no issue with ego on the pitch. Mo Salah's ego is what drives him to be the best.
People, I think someone maybe called him selfish. I'd call him greedy at times on a football pitch. But that's what all unbelievable strikers are and finishers are. They are greedy at times, and that is why they put up the numbers. So, I mean,
he's meant to be in the leadership role, and I just don't think he acted like a leader. And that's ultimately.
And I don't think anybody in the world who plays for a football club should come out in like this. Like, if anybody did it at Liverpool, don't care who they are. I think there's just ways you go about things, and ultimately it doesn't look good for the club, and that's what I'm bothered about.
Like Sobo said, dressing room stuff should stay in the dressing room. Yeah. We know enough. We don't have to know everything. I'm sure there's plenty that went on last season. I'm sure Harvey Elliott wasn't thrilled at the lack of minutes. I don't think Federico Chiesa was thrilled at the lack of minutes. I don't think Andy Robertson's been thrilled at his lack of minutes. I don't think Cody Gakpo was thrilled that in Liverpool's two biggest games of the season, Real Madrid and Manchester City, he found himself on the bench. I don't think Florian Wirtz, who comes in for £120 million, finds himself on the bench and was delighted to be on the bench for a week. It's just, there are ways and ways to go about it. I hope, by the way, that Mo isn't being driven out of the football club, and the statements from Liverpool this week in the briefing say that they want him to stay. So hope, but like I say, I agree with Rory's comment of that. Hopefully they can just figure this out. Be grown-ups, get over it, and all move past it, because Liverpool need Mo Salah, and I think Mo Salah probably needs Liverpool a little bit as well. Oscar with the super chat says, Inter are side we should really be wary of. If we aren't careful tonight, they can really punish us, with everything else going on is not ideal. I mean, yeah, they're very good. They're a very good team, and we're in bad form. Yeah, absolutely. You're not wrong with that one. Right then, me and Chloe are going to take a quick break. We're going to leave you in the very capable hands of Dan Clubb for the final interactive part of the show. Me and Chloe will be back around 1:45, and we'll be bringing you the entire watch-along of Inter versus Liverpool. In the meantime, you haven't heard enough about Mo Salah, so let's have the manager talking about Mo Salah.
Obviously, I have to ask you about the other night and what Mo Salah had to say in light of the Leeds game. First of all, do you feel he was referring to you when he said he feels like he's been thrown under the bus and that someone wants him out? And how do you feel overall about what he's had to say? What is your response, particularly given he said that your relationship with him has broken down?
You knew you only got 3 questions, so you thought, let's ask 5 questions in one question.
It's kind of in different parts, isn't it, ABC?
So now, which question would you like me to answer first?
Do you feel he was referring to you when he talked about being thrown under the bus?
The only one who can answer that question is Mo himself, so I can guess, but I don't think that's the right thing to do in this moment of time. So it's hard for me to tell who he means in that situation, to be honest.
So have you spoken to him then, and how do you feel about what he's had to say overall as well? Again, going back to the fact that he said that your relationship with him had broken down.
We've let him know that he's not traveling with us, so that was the only communication that's been there from us to him. Of course, before Saturday, the two of us have spoken a lot, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. And then your second question was?
Do you feel that your relationship has broken down?
No, that's not the way I feel, but he has the right to feel how he feels things. I haven't felt that at all till Saturday evening for sure, because I think when I didn't play him anymore, usually players don't like the manager then that much, but he was very respectful to my staff members, to his teammates, and he trained really hard. So to an extent, it was a surprise for me that when I heard after the game that he gave the comments he gave. But as I said, it's not the first and not the last time that when a player doesn't play, he I'm not sure if he was emotional or not, but that he says something that something similar to what he did. But I think my reaction to that is also clear, and that's that he's not here with us tonight.
Will he be considered for selection against Brighton at the weekend? And what will it take to resolve this situation long term now?
No, I think we are sitting here on an evening before a big game, a big fixture for us, Inter Milan. And there was only now maybe 36 hours between the moment we've conceded the 3-3 against Leeds and the moment I'm sitting here now. And I think you can understand as well that I've tried to prepare my team in the best possible way for the game tomorrow evening. So the most thoughts I had are about tomorrow. And in the meantime, we've decided what I just said, not to take him with us to this game. And after tomorrow, we will look at the situation again.
Lovely. That was a long clip, wasn't it? Yeah, welcome back to the Redmen TV and your watch-along, your pre-watch-along part of the night ahead of Liverpool taking on Inter Milan over in Milan in the San Siro, of course. Make the most of the San Siro on your TV screens tonight because I think it's actually going to get knocked down. I've got, it's not really an anecdote about that stadium because I went about 10, 11 years ago for the first time. I've been since because I wanted to go before it got knocked down over a decade ago because that was sort of the rumour that was swirling around at the time. And there it is, still standing. I'm pretty sure it's just like a PR stunt, a marketing ploy to get people to go because it did me, let's be honest. I went to watch AC Milan against like, I don't know, it might have been Genoa, someone like that. Anyway, have a random Italian game of footy. It was an enjoyable experience, but yeah, still there. Probably will never get knocked down. Probably go for another 100 years, that ground. Anyway, how are we? Good. This is the part of the night where you ask me anything. The floor is yours. Opinions, questions, predictions, team news stuff, how we think the night's going to go, yada, yada, yada. DJ Fears 10 kicks us off with, would I change anything in the lineup for tonight's game? Could I have more players available to me to fill the bench to start us off? And after that relatively basic starting point, I do understand why he's gone Gomez at right back. I can only assume that Conor Bradley hasn't got any more than like half an hour in his legs because Conor Bradley is suspended for the Premier League game against Brighton this weekend. So I think it's a pretty safe bet that the sports scientists have told Arne Slot that you can't start Conor tonight because otherwise it makes no sense not to start him. What that lineup is, it is very solid. We all like to see the flashes of brilliance and the creativity of Florian Wirtz, but he's probably out of the 5 senior midfielders at our disposal, he's probably the most lightweight one. He's picked what he perceives to be his 4 most robust, solid, defensive-minded midfield options. And I think he's done that to try and stifle and counter what AC Milan look to do, which is get the ball down and play. So I don't hate that part of it. I would have gone Robertson over Kirkes. I like that. There's not really an easy way of getting Ibu Konate out the firing line tonight. That's an issue because if there had been, I'd have done it. So, to summarise, I probably, in an ideal world, would have gone Conor Bradley for Joe Gomez. And that's it. That's the only change from the entire squad I would have made. I'd have been tempted by one more. I'd have been tempted by Florian Wirtz. But realistically, that's probably the one gun to my head I would have made. Let me know if you'd have made any more changes or what you think we should have done differently. Who is worse, Liverpool or England in the Ashes? Probably just about England in the Ashes. At least Liverpool are putting up some sort of resistance in recent weeks. That hasn't happened yet in the cricket, which I'll be honest, I'm not overly fussed about. I just quite enjoy watching the cricket. I don't have any sort of real strong feelings towards any nation necessarily in terms of sport, full stop, actually. If anything, I slightly side more towards Australia because I spent a wonderful 6 months there a few years ago, and it's just a boss place. Diamond midfielder or midfield? I think it's probably a diamond midfield. The lesser seen diamond midfield. And I'm quite excited by the prospect of it, to be honest. I've got McAllister at one point and Gravenberch at the deepest point because that's kind of how I think it'll go, but it could be a variation on that quite easily. I think it could be quite fluid potentially as well. If Alonso gets sacked and I was Hughes, would I get him in? Well, interesting. I believe Richie Hughes and Michael Edwards are in attendance tonight. Read into that what you will. Maybe a showing of strength behind Arne Slot, given the week and the turmoil there's been in the past few days, but also could be something completely different. Well, Alonso, yeah, I'd be very tempted. What I would say is I think if Real Madrid do get rid of Xabi Alonso, I think even if it doesn't in terms of internally, I think in terms of the fan base, it would ramp up the pressure on Arne Slot massively so, and in the media especially, because all of a sudden you've got Xabi Alonso, Liverpool legend, if you want to categorise him as that, waiting. Just, had a big job, hasn't worked out for a variety of different reasons. The Real Madrid job can be a bit of a poison chalice, and we've had issues this week with one outspoken superstar. Real Madrid have got a number of them Xabi Alonso is having to try and deal with, so I don't think anybody would really hold it against him if Real Madrid did pull the trigger. So yeah, I think Xabi Alonso's stock would remain quite high, and him just existing as a free agent would absolutely loom large over Arne Slot unless he can turn it around quick, starting tonight probably. What about Konate for Gomez and Bradley? Yeah, I don't hate that suggestion. My only pushback would be Gomez's fitness, because you're almost certainly going to need Joe Gomez to start at right back on Saturday, because again, no Conor Bradley. We haven't seen Jamie Frimpong in training at all, which suggests he's not going to be likely to be ready for the weekend. So Gomez is literally going to be our right back, unless he does something Bosley-ish over there again. So, do you want to wrap Gomez in cotton wool to this point? Maybe. Also, do you want to be needing to make a change on the hour mark if that's all Gomez has got in him in your centre-half partnership? Potentially not. I don't know. Again, I'll come back to it. If there'd have been a natural way, an easy way of getting Ibu Konate out of the side, I would have 100% plumped for it. And I think Arne Slot probably thinks the same, but it just doesn't exist. Like the only centre-half, I should say, on the bench is Wellesley Lucky. Wellesley Lucky's a talented kid. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him, but he is not ready to start this game of football, the San Siro, against Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram. Just not. So, yeah, it was never likely to be Wellesley Lucky. I'd be surprised if he came off the bench, to be honest. It was clear Alonso should have come to us before Madrid. Yeah, possibly. Who knows how that sort of... Would I have Stevie's assistant now? Probably not. I've always said with Gerrard as assistant manager to anybody, he's too big a presence. He just becomes a figurehead. He becomes too obvious. Like, he just becomes too large immediately. All the attention would be on him. All the focus from the media would be on him. Like, I don't think you can have Stevie as Liverpool. You can have as the manager because he then warrants all of that attention and focus. But as assistant, whoever the manager is just sort of pales into insignificance unless it was somebody above and beyond Kenny Dalglish. You're talking real like alumni of Liverpool Football Club here, I think. And yeah, I don't see it working otherwise, to be honest with you. I think it was suggested when Arne Slot first come in, or first sort of announced who was going to be the manager. Maybe Gerrard was in contention then, but yeah, I don't see it as a viable option myself. But again, people feel free to their opinions. Right, Gerrard into a manager, then make him assistant. Should go for Enrique if not Alonso. I think Luis Enrique has been suggested. But yeah, again, regardless of who the manager is, I don't think Gerrard's assistant works personally. And also, I'm going to sound really, really harsh here. I'm probably my favourite footballer of all time. I don't know whether Gerrard's sort of on the training ground at the coalface coaching is his strong point when it comes to his managerial expertise. I think it's more he is that sort of figurehead, that manager. And in terms of like, you know, it's Steven Gerrard. He garners respect when he walks into a room immediately, certainly at somewhere like Liverpool. I think that is more his strength. I'm not sure it is the intricacies of coaching, which tends to be more of an assistant's job. So I don't think he actually would suit an assistant manager's job, full stop, to be honest with you, regardless of football club. But anyway, my opinion. Hi, Dan. Hope you're well. I'm good, thanks. Do I think our future front three will be Ekitike and Isak up front, then Wirtz in behind with them? Yeah, possibly. This could well be a precursor to what we see. And again, I think certain games, certain opposition will lend themselves to Florian Wirtz being a 10. Clearly, Arne Slot believe we need a little bit more solidity, a little bit more workmanship in there potentially tonight. But I do like the idea. I love the idea. It's a bit of a throwback, isn't it? We said it before. We don't see 10s in the modern game, certainly not with two strikers ahead of him. So, yeah, I think the idea of Wirtz playing in behind Ekitike and Isak is an exciting one. Obviously, really interesting to see how Isak and Ekitike work together. Will they have an instant connection? Will it is a relationship that we can sort of build upon and work with? And that understanding, is it there or is it not there? It's going to be really, really fascinating to see, because it's not something you see often. Two strikers, two out-and-out number 9s on the pitch at the same time. Just don't see it unless you're going hell for leather and trying to save a game at the end. But yeah, fingers crossed it works. Fingers crossed it works. Is it the first time? Probably in a midfield. He's almost certainly had them all on the same pitch at the same time from the start, but one of them's probably been as a right back, I would suggest. Again, I'm not privy to that because I don't have like our recent teams. I could get them up, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I don't think they've ever started as a midfield 4 together. So yeah, they've probably been together on the pitch, like I say, but never in this formation, in this system. I wouldn't have suggested. Zabi manager, Gerrard assistant. I mean, it's a hell of a midfield to join in training, and it absolutely gets instant respect from any single footballer that's in that dressing room. So yeah, possibly. I don't know. I don't know if it works. But yeah. I like the idea of it because I adore them both individually. I'm just not sure there's much future in it. I like the idea, and I don't like the idea of sacking on a slot. Let's get that out there straight away. The thoughts of it and the fact that I'm even saying those words out loud, given what we achieved last season, is wild to me, but we are where we are. I think Gerrard is interim to sort of galvanise the squad and sort of get us through the season, if indeed we needed that. If there wasn't an obvious candidate for the job right there, would make sense, because I think he is somebody that could come in and get the best out of the lads and just sort of get us through the rough spell. But you'd have to have a plan in and around that, and I don't think that plan long term could be Steven Gerrard at the helm personally, because I just don't think he's there in his managerial career. He may never get there in his managerial career, but as it stands, I don't think it's for the now anyway. I'm excited. I think we'll be the surprise winner tonight, says Nigel. Yeah, listen, there's no real hard and fast reason why that 11 in particular is incapable of winning the game. You can probably stretch that to 13, 14 players there who are absolutely have it in their powers to win a game of football in the San Siro. And our record in this stadium is also very impressive. It's going to be difficult. We're going to have to see a lot of different things than what we've seen from the Reds in recent times. It's going to be stronger defensively, mentally. And if we do face adversity, we've got to respond to it far better than we have been as well. And also, if it is a difficult night's work and we do have to put shifts in across the pitch, the bench is threadbare. There's no hiding place from that. Wellesley, lucky, I've already said. Talented kid. Trainioni, likewise. Ringamoa, we've all seen what he's all about. But my word, to this point here, I mean, yeah, I can. But if the game does begin going pear-shaped, we don't have an abundance of options with which to turn to. Like, we've often waxed Liverpool about the strength of Liverpool benches. Tonight is not that night. Eddie Howe. Listen, I'm a transformed Eddie Howe believer. I was really unsure about Eddie Howe for the longest time, but now I think he is actually a genuinely top-class manager. I don't think he's like in the upper echelons of world class. He's not like anywhere near anybody's Mount Rushmore when it comes to managers, but he's very, very good at what he does. But he's not Liverpool pedigree, is he? With all due respect, I'm not having that. Is it not silly not starting Bradley tonight? Yeah, 100%. We did discuss this earlier on, but for the For the new watchers and listeners, I will address it again. I think it absolutely is. It absolutely is. It's a bit mad that he hasn't started this game of football because, again, as you mentioned, suspended the weekend, so there is seemingly no reason. The only thing I can suggest is his long layoff and the fact he had to put a proper shift in up at Leeds means that he just isn't ready for anything like an hour tonight. I can only suggest that the sports scientists have said he's got half an hour in him, use it as you will, which clearly was never likely to be from the start. But again, we're guessing, aren't we? Educated guesses, I think. Eddie Howe. Nicely done, I think. Klopp, or we walk on with Slot. Would you want Klopp? Will still, he's not on the radar anymore. His failed tenure at Southampton is enough for me to go, absolutely not. Yeah, on Klopp, I can't believe I'm saying this, but would we want him for the long term, or would he be enough one to come in and steady the ship and get us through to the end of the season? Listen, Arne Slot might win tonight and he might win Saturday, and then all's well with the world and the way we go. But if it was to be Klopp, because I'll be honest, I absolutely adore the man. I've got his name tattooed on me. He's the best. But I'd be terrified if we went 2-3 year contract that one day he'd just turn around like he did last January and say, listen, I'm knackered, I'm done. That is not a world. Living in constant fear of Jurgen Klopp leaving us again is not a world I want to live in. So yeah, get Fowler in. Do you know what? Funnily enough, I spent some time this morning just talking about Liverpool, former Liverpool players, coaches, whatever, and sort of their own current career paths in their own coaching guises. And he got a mention, as did Michael Beale and Guy McAllister and Neil Critchley and others, who could theoretically be in the frame to come back and save us. And there's quite a few out there. There's quite a few. Albert Vieira's a manager somewhere these days as well. Predictions. Start putting predictions in the chat now. We'll get to that. God, I haven't even really began to process this. Let me have a quick look at the team. My eyes just immediately go straight to that bench. And not just the personnel, but the lack of people on it is wild. God, people are coming in. Here we go. 3-1, 1-1, nervy 1-0 win. 5-1, trust. 4-2 to us. 2-1, 3-1. I don't think I've ever predicted anything but a Liverpool win. And I'm not likely to start now, to be honest. As much as every single part of me thinks this is going to be really, really, really difficult, I still can't bring myself to say we're not going to win. 5-0 Milan, 3-0, 4-2 to them. 3-1, 2-0 loss. Well, Slot's final game. 2-0. I like that. Ekitike and Isak. 1-0 Vert. Yeah, I've seen the Fabregas stuff. Doing a good job at Como. I know they got hammered, ironically, by Inter Milan at the weekend. But yeah, listen. Young coach, up and coming, clearly talented, speaks well, knows the Premier League. But I don't know if it's a fit right now, personally. I think Luis Enrique would be better fit for what it's worth. I think, obviously, Xabi Alonso, if he was indeed to become available all of a sudden. Listen, if I was putting money on this game, I probably wouldn't pick a team to win. I'd probably just put a bet builder on that consisted of loads of goals and comprised of cards and chaos, because I've got a feeling there's going to be goals in this. I'm going to say 2-2. Which I'd probably take right now. I think that would be enough to sort of steady the ship, because going to the San Siro, whilst we've made it look relatively straightforward in recent years, will be quite an impressive night's work. So 2-2, let's go Isak, and let's go Dom Szoboszlai on the score sheet. What are the odds Van Dijk to catch the ball? Yeah, don't remind me of that. I'll never understand that. Yeah, listen, this is what we do, innit? We're all, in our own way, glass half full, optimistic Reds. And it's not like something you have to do when you walk in the door here. It's just kind of who we are as people, I think. We're quite lucky in that sense, I want to say. Lucky or stupid, on the other. Javier Mascherano's at Inter Miami. Did they just win the MLS? Did he win the MLS feel like they won the MLS. Yeah, Javier Mascherano. Listen, he wasn't here for long enough, but my God, did I enjoy him every single second he was. He would be not really an option, I don't think, right now. Luis Enrique has already said, Xabi Alonso, I really like Julian Nagelsmann, and feel free to shout at me. So good point. If we found ourselves manufactured a way to navigate through ourselves till the end of the season, whether that be with Slot, whether it be with whoever in interim, and Nagelsmann did the World Cup and then called his international time a day, he would be in contention for me. Big Sam. A few people might know watching this, I'm relatively close friends with Sammy Lee, and that would mean Sammy Lee's back in situ at Liverpool, so why not? Do you know what? I've got loads of abuse for Salah stuff, which doesn't bother me in the slightest at all. I don't agree with what he's done. Can I say that now, just for clarity? I don't agree with what he's done. The timing was terrible. Shouldn't have done it. What he said was terrible. Went far too far. Like, I get you frustrated. I get you feel like you should be starting games, but you don't say some of the things that you say. Obviously, his nose been put out of joint. He believes he's been made to be a scapegoat. Understand it. I do have some sort of level on in a certain way of like, it was expected, but for me as well, I'll say that. I said about a week and a half ago, if you keep dropping him, he's just going to go to the media and he's going to say a load of stuff, and that's fine. I've played paddle with Josh Slay, so we're still friends for what it's worth. We're doing a show together tomorrow as well. And it's fine, I'm bigger than him. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to dive into it again. I just, you've won. I just get it. And I had a little, the ego, the mindset, the belief that you are the man and nobody can really knock you off that belief. That's what gets players like him to the top. And he is. I had a problem with the selfish stuff. I did. Because I don't believe inherently he is selfish. I don't believe that's what he is as a person. I think there's been multiple examples away from football of him not being a selfish individual. Like earlier on this year when he called out people for sort of forgetting or dismissing what like to Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz and their contributions to Liverpool. I don't think he is what he was being made out to be in certain quarters. That's where I had an issue. But again, I'll come back to it. Shouldn't have done what he's done. Should stay in the inner sanctum in the dressing room. You speak to the manager, you speak to Virgil van Dijk, you go to people around you. If you've got a problem, you don't go to the media. But it's what Salah does. It's who he is as a person. It's what drove him to all the accolades and all the achievements and all the honours, to all the stuff that he's managed to accomplish during his time at Liverpool. So it's one of them things. You've got to take the rough with this move sometime. And I know it's shit and I know he shouldn't have done it. He's been punished and rightfully so. But I also get it. Like, I absolutely get it. Like I say, I had a little bit of that in my own sporting life. Because I would have sold me ass. I thought I was better than everybody on the team. And which sounds really, really arrogant. But it's just the way I was sort of wired and the way I was built and the way I am. So if I ever got sort of dismissed or, I don't know, taken off because it's a different sport, I'd see my ass, and my captain will attest to that, and I'm really good mates for him. Like, I found at his house last week, but still saw my ass for him all the time, just a way in which to do it, and probably Salah got it wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sympathising with him necessarily, because again, it's shit, and it's caused a massive stink, and it's meant there's more pressure on Slot, and the whole thing's just a mess. But I'm also not going to sit here and vilify him and, you know, call him all kinds of things and say he was this and say he was that, because I just don't think it's right, personally. But ultimately, he may well leave in January. I do think, as we stand right now, short of an apology, short of something else dramatic happening, I think he's probably halfway out the door. But who's halfway in the door is Steve Hoare, which was really good, by the way. So I'm going to love you all and leave you all. Do enjoy the game. Try to enjoy the game anyway. I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.
Ali, good to see you. First of all, I've got to ask you about Mo Salah's comments after the Leeds game. How do you feel about them, and how have those comments impacted you all as a group?
Good evening, everyone. Buonasera. I think it's not an easy situation, but as a group, we take as best as we can take. Of course, we have the personal relationship with him. Talking about myself now, I've been playing with Mo since I came to Europe, 1 year in Roma, and now 8 years, if I'm not mistaken, at Liverpool. He's a great guy, great character. He's a legend. for Liverpool FC. We achieved so many things together, and of course, personally, it's not something that makes me happy. But we have in football, we don't have too much time to stay moaning about any situation. We have a big challenge tomorrow, a big team to play against. Inter Milan is doing so well in the season, has been doing so well in the recent past. So my focus, our focus, the focus of the team is in the challenge we're going to face tomorrow.
What have you said to Mo O'Reilly? What sense is there, if any, of being let down? Because obviously he's not available for selection in, as you say, such a big game.
Yeah, him not being available, I think is just a consequence of what he did, and he's smart enough to know that. I didn't spoke to Mo about it, how I want to talk. As I said before, we have a good relationship. It's not just a teammate. We spend so much time together. We become. We don't spend too much time away from the training ground, but we are friends. We are good friends. You share so many moments together, happy moments, sad moments. So that creates a bond between people. And I will have a conversation, but again, this is going to be private, and because it's personal.
Hey everyone, welcome. We are 11 or so minutes away from the watch-along of Inter versus Liverpool. Before we start and get loads of your comments, questions, all that kind of stuff, just a few rather quick messages. The first one, thank you to our good friends at oosh.co.uk for sponsoring today's watch-along and indeed all of our content throughout the course of the season. If you want to get yourselves involved, there's a link in the description that you can click on and get in some great competitions. They're giving away loads and loads of money. A £10,000 is up for grabs. And by the way, coming very soon, a draw that will get you in if you want to go and watch Liverpool anymore, because who knows. We, in conjunction with you, have set up a draw which will raise money for the Fans Supporting Food Bank's charity. It'll be 99p to enter, and the winners will receive a full hospitality treatment day. Liverpool versus Leeds United again. So about the pick of the game. It might be a good game based on the last one.
You're in all right seats. You get free hot drinks, and let me tell you, in Christmas that is vitally important.
So yeah, nice one to Oosh. Keep an eye on the socials and on the channels, because that is coming very soon. Like I say, help raise some money for a very good cause in and around the Christmas period, because they need our support, so if we can help them in any way, shape or form, then that is definitely something that we can look and try to do, because it's nice.
Do you know what? I went the Asda, and there was a food bank stall there, and they were actually handing out like essentials of what we needed, and they were just basically saying to everyone, if you wouldn't mind just getting one thing off it. I obviously took that to the extreme and like just bought one of everything on there, but I just thought that was proper boss, because like you forget like what to get them. You just get tins of loads of things, but it's the first time I've seen them in an actual store just handing out leaflets just in case you feel like you want to do it. But it's a lovely thing to do, and it's sad that we even have to.
Oh, it's absolutely rubbish. Like but if we can support, we will.
Am I allowed to enter to try and support, or am I against that?
You're not allowed.
That is devastating.
But you might, your friends and family.
I'll just give you 99p, and the tickets can go to someone.
There you go. We'll definitely try and do that one instead. Our next port of call, it is day number 9 of our Advent prize draws. Each day in December, we give one of our Redmen Plus legends a Liverpool-related prize. We've already given away 8, including jumpers, books, posters, signed shirts. Today's one, these are pretty cool, by the way. They're our Beers of Anfield Road beer mats. Limited edition, they're class. They're really cool. I don't think we've got any around to show you, but we do use them in the office at times as well. Yeah, by the way, at the end of the month, day 25, around Christmas Day, we'll give away a shirt signed by Kenny Dalglish and Bruce Grobbelaar from Rome 1984, which is a pretty good price. So if you want to get yourselves in these draws, redmenplus.com, become a legend subscriber. Get loads of extra content, loads of extra bonus features, including entries into these draws. Shall we spin the wheel? Shall we
go for it?
Do we have the wheel? There we go. Aaron's got the wheel. Let's click it and spin it and find out who these beers and Anfield Road beer mats are going to. They are going to Porterhouse Steak. I mean, good name.
I do like steak.
I do like a Porterhouse Steak. So congratulations. I mean, good, fun username. Your guess is as good as mine.
If it's with peppercorn sauce especially.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. Congratulations. They are on its way to you. There'll be more prize draws coming throughout the month of December, like I say, culminating around that Christmas Day with the wonderful prize signed by the King and by old spaghetti legs himself, Borussia Grobbelaar. Right then, Chloe, we are 7.5 minutes away from the kickoff. I think we've all pretty much half agreed. Like it's difficult to be confident in Liverpool at this moment in time, given how things have gone and results. However, every game is an opportunity, and every game is an opportunity. If they are going to turn their form around at some point, they're going to have to start somewhere. So why not tonight? Let's give it a good old go.
Yeah, there's many reasons why not tonight, but let's try and make sure we're the reason in this game that things start to turn upwards. I would love, to be able to sing "O Come All Ye Faithful," this Christmas. We tried to sing it at Leeds, and Canate decided to start the downfall. But, Christmas time, really hoping that Liverpool can just give us some positivity and some festive cheer, because that is what I need in my life. Hopefully we can do it tonight, but it's a very, very tough ask.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Inter Milan are going to be no mugs, that is for certain, given how well they've been playing. Like I say, Liverpool haven't exactly been flying in recent weeks, that's to put it mildly. Although, to be fair, they are unbeaten in 3, and if they make it 4 today, I know that's actually a good result. I think a draw isn't the worst result in terms of this specific game. Obviously, in terms of Champions League qualification and stuff, we'll keep an eye on that throughout the course of the day. Today is a real significant. Well, this week is really significant in terms of top 8 and stuff.
I was with you that a draw here was a great result had Liverpool had beaten PSV.
I just think at this moment in time, I'm just thinking pure in isolation. If you draw away at Inter Milan,
I get that. However, once again, it's been a nice festive period, and we've won 1.
Listen, I agree. In terms, ideally, as it stands, Liverpool, the top 8 thing, they're only a point behind it at this moment in time, so there's plenty of time for it all to move and shake and stuff, but they're going to be in the knockout phase, definitely. I mean, they are going to be in that. But...
Who did Inter lose to last time?
So in this, they've got 12 points so far, so they've won 4 and they have lost a single one. I will bring their...
Okay.
I think I
probably should have made sure that you had that ready before.
No, it's absolutely fine. Atleti beat them last time.
Oh, okay.
We beat Atleti, so therefore we're better. That's how this works, right?
I'm channeling it somewhere.
Listen, that's how this works. Aston Villa beat Arsenal. We beat Aston Villa, so we must be better than Arsenal. Galaxy brain. It's only a matter of time, guys. The quad's on again. Just to give...
a quad of losses, probably.
It starts tonight. The comeback to...
well, to be fair, a quad of draws, you're quite close to, actually.
Yeah, I'll take it.
By the end of this week, you might have that.
I'll take it. I think, who knows? We'll find out how it goes. We will find out how it goes, because there's always something that can go right. I am really looking forward, Chloe, and we'll wait and see for sure the team in terms of how we set up. But the idea of a partnership up front for Liverpool are worth circa £200 million. There should be goals in that. Yeah. I'm fascinated to see if we can see some type of link up between Isak and Ekitike, if it is what we think, and maybe they're both going to be up front.
Yeah, look, I've said that Alexander Isak clearly isn't fit, but I will also defend him at the point where I can see his movement from being pitch side, and I can see that people decide to not cross a ball, and then all of a sudden, when he's either not on the pitch anymore or when he comes out to try and receive the ball because he's not been in the game, they decide to cross it in. So maybe with Ekitike having, someone that can be close to him to link up play with him. And let's be honest, Ekitike is brilliant at linking at the game of football. He's an all-round striker, and he is not the finished product. He's very much, on the road, and very much at the start of that. Alexander Isak's the finished product of being able to finish things, maybe with a striker alongside, and we can get them both into the game a little bit more, which could benefit Alexander Isak, and hopefully we can find him in this game of football, because we've struggled far too much to give Alexander Isak many chances on the pitch and also just get him the ball in dangerous areas. So hopefully having someone alongside him in Ekitike, they can create a partnership and cause some real problems.
Hopefully so. Yeah, by the way, just to let you know how things are going to go in on Redmen, me and Chloe are here right now, all the way through up until the final whistle, after which we will be over on redmenplus.com. There will also be reaction videos about the game, funny enough, from Chloe, from Dan, and from the San Siro, as and when he gets it to us. Paul is there in attendance in Italy as well, so there's loads over there to keep you covered. Then me and Chloe will be back a bit later on Redmen Plus with the player ranking show as well. Hopefully putting some good rankings out this time, because it hasn't always been that. The last game was a bit of a mixed bag, some good and some not so good. Week before, but the same. Week before, but the same. So fingers crossed we can more bosses than your Messens. And if that's the case, Liverpool should get themselves a good result here. Fingers crossed they can do that anyway. Right, we are both players, so sets of players rather, are making their way onto the pitch as we speak. Thank you to the 436 people who have liked the stream so far. But by my maths, that means there's like 1900 of you who haven't. Shame on you. Press the thumb. We don't ask you for much, do we? We don't ask you for much.
No. I was going to say press the thumbs up and hopefully everything around the club will be resolved by Brighton. But you know, that probably won't happen.
We've tried everything else. Anyway. We've tried everything else. Let's try it. Let's give it a go. So if you can press that like button, it really does help us out. We don't ask for much. Just press the button if you don't mind. Everybody would really appreciate it. I didn't ask you for your prediction. Should I, or is it? I was thinking 1-1.
I can't give you the positive. I can lie if you want me to lie.
Mate, I would rather women lie to me than tell me the truth, and that hurts my feelings. So please do.
Okay.
Did you enjoy that? Yes, for example. Yeah.
You can stop it.
For example. I meant. What did you think I meant? Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say, as a lie, 2-1 to Liverpool. As a truth, 1-0 into Milan. But we can pretend I didn't say that. We can go with 2-1, which is my lie.
Yeah. It was fantastic.
What about you? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was great. Well done, Steve. 1-1. 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. But again, I've got no confidence whatsoever. I'm just saying numbers. It could be anything, honestly. Nothing with this gang of idiots.
Please not a 4-1, because
let's not do that
was hard enough for Anfield.
Let's not do that again. Simon's gone for a 2-2. Hustlebone says, into suck, we win 2-1. I hope you're right. Davey's going for 3-1. One LFC Ace is going for a little Chloe 1-1 jobby there as well. I'll take a 0-0, says Brian right now. True Wars has gone 4-1 into. We can't be doing that. Boo.
If it's a draw, can it at least be entertaining is all I ask for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't be put through. Was it Sunderland? Oh my God. It was the most excruciating first half of football I think I've witnessed in years. And the second half didn't get much better, but that first half was, it was like watching paint dry.
It was. Interestingly enough, I'm watching Amazon Prime coverage here in the UK. They've got it as a 4-3-3 with Hugo Ekitike playing nominally from the left-hand side. So we'll see as and when the game kicks off how Liverpool do line up. That's not right.
Instead of a left
wing. Well, it would be Sobbo. There's no way Curtis is playing right wing. It would be Sobbo, wouldn't it? It was going to be a 4-3-3.
But here we are.
Which makes me think they probably don't know what they're talking about.
Watch it be 4-3-3 with Curtis on that now. Right, guys, crazy. Let's make sure the team talk actually does something, please, because they've not been doing much.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us so far. Please do get involved, get in the live stream chat. If you're one of our Redmen Plus legends, you can use the Discord chat. Hit the like button, let us get underway. It is going to be Liverpool who are going to be kicking off from right to left on my screen as it looks, which I think, if a camera's in the right place, means they're attacking the inter end first, by the way, I would guess.
Is this... wait.
Go on, talk to me. Oh, we're underway.
We're underway. Are these the people who do the weird camera angles?
Maybe. We'll find out.
I remember last time I was on here, and it felt like you were a million miles away. It felt like you were Newcastle away end.
I think the San Siro's closer.
Okay, good.
I know, as the game is underway, Inter trying to play through. Liverpool have won it back. I'm just trying to have a look at the setup. That is Ekitike is leftish here.
Yeah, but
I think it is more.
Yeah, 1-2 down.
It looks more diamondy, maybe, with like Sobbo normally right-hand side, but we'll see. Jones is definitely in midfield because Liverpool are trying to press Inter Milan into a mistake here, which they've done. There's 2 up front here, Chloe. This
Yeah,
is 4-4.
there is.
It's 4-4-2.
And that excites me. I like the fact that someone's close to Alexander Isak for him to play off.
And we mentioned like who will be in that nominal number 10 role. That is Alexis McAllister.
Yeah.
So it's Szoboszlai right of a diamond, Jones left,
Someone help
and
him.
McAllister number 10. Speaking of Sobbo, here he is down the right-hand side. He scored in this ground last season, of course, different opponent.
It wasn't a great finish,
Goal's a goal, isn't it?
but a goal, yeah.
I loved that day. It was after 2 minutes, it was pretty dour.
Oh, yeah.
But then it got better.
did.
I loved the whole experience in Milan. But yeah, it is
Curtis Jones.
interesting. By the way, for those who are in the UK, you can put your Prime on the commentators off and just have the background music and listen to us. I say that our Prime has just died, so that's interesting. What are we on here?
Right.
Obviously that. So yeah,
Do you reckon this has happened for everybody? Oh, we're back.
who knows? We're back.
Nothing happened.
It's so over. We're so back. Yeah, we're back.
Get us out of there. Love that. What a team,
Ryan
Ryan.
Gravenberch plays it
Brilliant.
through
Oh, lovely. Tommy.
Left hand side, Hugo Ekitike sprinting forward.
Go on, lad.
Can he find a pass into the box? No, there's no one there. Why is this still on my
If we
screen?
press back.
No, that was the wrong thing to do.
That was incorrect.
And now
Maybe up.
Yeah, we've lost that again. This is hilarious. So
All there could be better.
yeah,
Watching the box screen. I think.
as it stands, yeah, we just
I've got Prime on my phone.
here we go. We're back.
There we go.
It's so over. We're so back. Jeez, that's a good start. Hopefully, let's not do that again, please, Mr. Amazon Prime. There was our internet or the Prime connection, but we're back, and Liverpool have got the ball at the back. So whatever I missed there, hopefully it wasn't too adventurous.
222 there. Make a wish, people.
Is that a thing? Yeah.
It's like I think it's angel numbers, what people call it, and it's like 222.
That sounds like something my mum would believe in. As Curtis Jones plays it round the corner to Gravenberch.
He's done well.
Yeah, Liverpool have got it.
Come on,
right hand
boys.
side, Gomez.
Maka!
Early ball into the box, looking for Ekitike, too close.
Maka
to
was
Sommer.
free as a bird. If we could have just took a little bit off the cross.
Yeah, Gomez. I think he was looking for Ekitike at the back
Yeah.
post, but too close to the goalkeeper.
I mean, from what I have seen when it's been on the TV, Liverpool have been in possession,
Yeah.
which, you know,
That's handy. As Curtis Jones tries to
Well
press.
done, lad.
Yeah, all goes all the way back to Sommer.
Barella, well done.
And so we'll continue to pelt over there. They go through the middle. Well, they haven't gone anywhere really. They turned round. It was an interesting decision to go back. He kind of played themselves out of that hole and went back into it again. But
We are going man for man, it looks like.
yeah, it's that.
Oh, Maka. Jesus.
Right then, here come Inter Milan with their first real attack of the game. It's Enrique down their right-hand side. Goes back inside. Is that Thuram dropping in?
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah. He's come really deep there, hasn't he, to get the ball.
Who do you reckon's the best Italian to ever play?
I loved Del Piero, but it's probably Baggio.
Yeah.
A bit before your time, those two, aren't they? But,
Number 10, Baggio.
but he was a striker. Del Piero, more tennis. Class. Both of them. Class. Maldini. Defensive wise.
Maldini.
Probably should pick
Did
an
like
Italian
Maldini.
defender, but yeah, there's some class ones.
Yeah.
Right then, here's the first Inter bit of possession in the Liverpool half. Liverpool got pretty much everybody behind the ball. Interesting, Chloe, there, we do go to like a 4-3-3 without the ball.
Yeah. Sobbo
like, as a little
false
10.
9 at this moment in time. Yeah, we are track and runners. We're not giving them a lot of areas to play in, but when you beat someone, that's when you've got a problem.
They can't go anywhere though, are they? They're kind of knocking things around at the moment, trying to find the gap. Like Thuram, that is something Liverpool are going to have to look out for, because he is dropping it very, very deep, trying to get involved in the game, but they're just going backwards.
Look at Kurt just staying with Mkhitaryan the entire time, really. He might pass it on, but get on it. Oh, Barella.
Long ball forward for Andy Robertson to deal with. Head's clear. Gravenberch needs to tidy up. His touch is good.
Well, he's done brilliantly.
He finds Robbo and he can clear right up the pitch. For Liverpool to try and chase down all the way back to the goalie though. Maka tried to put the pressure on, but alas, didn't get there. Liverpool are definitely down. I've been wondering for a while where Liverpool's press has been. It's been in evidence here. Hopefully the Prime. I think a few people on the live chat were saying their Prime went off for a bit there. Also, I don't think it was just an us issue.
Oh, that's good.
Sorted out, Bezos. Pay enough.
I know.
As in to fire it down the
It's a
line.
good touch.
I thought Liverpool might have got a touch on that, but they didn't.
It was Mkhitaryan with the pass.
My
I think, anyway.
son, yeah. So
Yeah, it was.
Kalanoğlu back then. Is it Serb who plays middle? Yeah, it is, isn't he? He plays in the middle.
Kanji's on the
Kanji's
right.
rightish and then Bastoni leftish.
Good player.
I didn't realise that Kanji was only on loan. I thought he bought him, but I heard in the build-up he's on loan. Liverpool win it back, go to Alisson, kicks it long. Now, we have got 2 strikers up there. He's overhit both of them, and it's comfortable in the end for the defender to give it back to the goal.
Left. Come on, boys. Like,
Alisson's probably just wants to get rid of it, to be honest, but it didn't give us strikers a chance, and Inter have got the ball. I felt like we had the ball for the first 3 minutes. They've had it for the next 3. Nothing in between.
they're really calm, aren't they, in possession?
They don't rush.
No. Nice one.
Liverpool win the throw-in. Pretty uneventful 6.5 minutes, to be honest, which I don't think Liverpool would too mind. That's Christian Kivu as waving on instructions to his players. Not much going on here. Joe Gomez will take the throw-in. Tries to play Alexander Isak down the line. He's done well there. Good little run by Isak and good throw by Gomez. Needs some help though, doesn't he? Yeah, I was going to say, he needs help. Isak wins a free kick.
I'm going to open my drink. Who knows it's going to go everywhere? Cause,
what flavour are we talking here?
Cherry, obviously. Cherry Lucas.
Cherry Lucas, yeah.
By far the best.
Good footwork by Alexander Isak to win the foul. I don't think Inter Milan were thrilled with the decision, but Mkhitaryan it was who was adjudged to have committed the foul. Liverpool will have a chance to cross in from their right, which Sobo is going to take, actually. I was wondering if they were going to go in swinger with Robertson, but nope.
Joey, do you want to get your first goal?
He's even in the box.
Yep. He's there.
Liverpool sent a lot of men forward for this one. Inter have got pretty much everyone back as well. So
Curtis Jones is free.
Yeah, he's there for the... Anyway, ball comes across, heads are clear, only as far as Robbo. Back to Gravenberch. Wasn't the best from Sobo, was it?
Try and beat the first man.
Yeah, wasn't a great cross. The centre-halves were going to stay up, but I think they probably should get back.
No, get back.
Yeah, Alisson on the
That
ball.
is disappointing, though.
Wasn't a good ball from Tomas.
No, and we had so many men in the box there.
Inter, I think they brought pretty much everyone back. Yeah, poor crossing. But we build again.
You been in the San Siro?
Last year.
Nice. I've not been there.
I can see why they get... You know, it's very historic and you can feel that, but it did need a bit of a revamp. Like it wasn't the greatest away end I've ever been in. But like the vibe of the place was pretty special. Like
that's a great ball.
Yeah, what a ball by Van Dijk finds Gomez.
He's got it.
Needs a pass though. Goes backwards. He was looking for a cross there, but the ball had sent him too far forwards.
There you go, lovely.
Sobo, Jones.
Come, you both there. Oh,
Isak.
Oh, I like it wide. Whip the
Gomez.
ball in.
Crosses. Can get it. Oh, you know what?
Curtis Jones needs to gamble on that, doesn't he?
The ball. That wasn't the worst ball in the world by Gomez, but nobody went near post.
No.
It was good. It was a good move.
We're getting we're getting not Salah.
Isak.
Salah's not here.
Not definitely not him.
We're getting Isak into the game a lot more than what we have been doing now.
Yeah, I thought if Jones makes that near post run, he might have had a chance there, but didn't make it. Sommer under pressure.
Okay.
Goes wide right. Liverpool definitely in the hunt for the ball back. Virgil wins it. Oh, God, a bit unlucky though.
There we go, that's ours.
Liverpool win it back again with Ekatike. Good skill. Loses out though. The press is ultimately ends up with Inter in control. They got away with that one there. They played a couple of risky passes that nearly got away from them. But yeah, the bounce of the ball just about went their way. I'm just checking. Yeah, they're playing a very, very flat midfield at times. It's almost like a 3-5-2 rather than the wing backs. But I think it is Barella who will try and go really deep, or Kalanoğlu to do the same.
You know what? Barella was always a player I wished Liverpool got.
Just never seemed like he was going to leave Italy, did he?
No.
The ball goes
Well done, John.
High and long to the left back, well, Liverpool's right back position, but straight over everybody's head. Oh, Inter Milan are going to be forced into a sub here. I think, yeah, he is. That's good for me, you know, because I can't say his name.
Kalanoğlu.
He's going off.
Tell you what, Dan.
Listen, I'm looking at their bench, right? Please bring on, like Juve or Matt. I can say those ones.
Frattesi's quite good.
They've got a good team.
Zielinski.
Yeah.
The thing is the only thing I'd say about him is he doesn't have loads of legs in terms of pace.
No, he's got
so much quality.
Chanaloglu.
Yeah.
The H not being the second letter always gets you.
Yeah.
But he's off anyway. He's kind of bye bye. Lasted 10 minutes. See you later, son.
Zielinski, yeah.
I can say Zielinski. That's fine. Famously pictured in a Liverpool shirt once back in the day.
Did he not have a really good, I don't know whether it was a World Cup or Euros with Poland?
And he had the, when he got Napoli, he nearly joined us, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think, and didn't in the end, but he's on. Yeah, that's easier for me to say. So Inter, after 11 minutes, forced into an early change. 11 minutes gone then at San Siro. Still 0-0. Throw into Liverpool. Right back position for Joe Gomez to launch down the line. Isak flicks it on. But
He's won the flick on now, like...
what was we expecting to happen there?
I don't know.
All
like,
that could happen was he
do?
flicks that on, but there should have been someone there.
He's just well to get the flick on as well.
He did. It's a good throw by Joe as well, but never mind. Martinez drops deep trying to get on the ball.
No.
Sobo just goes... Oh, was it Gomez? Sorry. Went right through. Oh, get up, lad. He's rolling around like he's been shot. That's the Marco, isn't it? The bald guy.
The what?
The baldy-ish guy.
Yeah.
He is. He's bald. He's acting like he's not, but he is.
Yeah.
Get up, lad.
Okay.
Free kick, Milan.
Who's winning this? Oh, PSV have took the lead against Atletico.
Good team, them. Right, then 12 minutes gone. A pretty uneventful game so far. As Milan try and play through. Dummy nearly gets through to Martinez. He's wiped. Jeez. He's wiped
Christ.
Andy Robbo out. How high was that?
Red.
That could be a red card.
Force, that.
Oh, he's been booked.
How high was he?
Lautaro has been booked. I wonder if VAR look at this. Andy Robbo has been left in a heap. Let's see the replay. Well, is this a VAR decision? Let's see.
Let's see how. Like he's not gone studs in, but he's just the
That's
force
high.
is outrageous.
That is very high. I think, in fairness, he has tried to pull out of it. He's caught Andy Robertson very, very, very high.
Challenge still.
It's very reckless. Again, the force thing's a different story, but that's a bad one. Andy Robbo, first things first, Andy Robbo's in some discomfort. Oh, it's not a great one, that.
I do think that's reckless, and I'm not gonna lie, I think that's dangerous. So I don't get. Like, are we looking at this?
He was very, very late.
It's
First things first, is Andy Robbo's in a lot of pain. Like I would say to Martinez, he tried to pull out of it, but
he's off the ground.
it's more shin on shin, isn't it, than boot? So probably that's what saved him.
But the force is so bad.
I don't think that's one that's going to be overturned. It's not boot on shin, it's more shin, but I mean, hopefully Andy Robbo's okay.
Outrageous.
At first, I thought maybe red. After that replay, and probably I was there on the side of him.
But do you think he's in control?
I think that's why it's yellow, because it's careless more than. I think it's the force thing that saves him. He does pull out of it.
I think that's careless and reckless, me. I think that's excessive force.
Let us know in the chat what you think.
It's just very dangerous either way, like.
I would go yellow for that one. And we move on. I think most people in the chat a little bit of yellow, bit of both. They're easy for me to say. First things first, needs to make sure Andy Robbo's okay.
Oh well,
he seems all right. We move on.
Maybe don't give him the ball for the next 30 seconds.
He has to stay on the pitch, though, and he could have got booked. Yeah. That's the rule, isn't it? Right, back with Alisson Becker, then Liverpool can go again. I think Martinez realised he was late and kind of did withdraw from the challenge because he was about to get himself sent off. He was about to flying. But that's Inter Milan with one injury and one yellow card after 14 minutes.
Oh, I love that. Unlucky. I saw what you were trying to do there, Alex.
Isak tried to play the dummy, lost it, and then Milan can recover.
Like
Liverpool need to get some men back into midfield. As the ball makes its way out to the right-hand side. To be fair, Liverpool's press has been alright. They've kind of forced Milan back more than a few times. They go to the left-hand side now with Bastoni. He goes back again. He's going nowhere, are they, really? No. They're trying to force the mistake. If they can, Jones right up against Barella. Keep going. Well done, Curtis Jones.
Unlucky not to get more.
Nearly wins the ball in the end, concedes the throw-in.
We are going man for man at times, though, with when they're trying to play short.
Yeah, Liverpool following their runners in. So even Virgil's dropped in a couple of times with Thuram when he's tried to go in there. Throw in right back position for Inter.
Make him go down the line. Try and win your battles. There you go.
Gravenberch wins it back, finds Isak. Just battled out of it. Just couldn't quite get it under control. Sobbo's going to try and press Bastoni.
Inside.
You
There's
are,
only one way you can go, boys. Come on.
you are right about the man-to-man stuff. Liverpool are trying to do that as Konate wins it back. You saw then Gomez followed the Marco right in. Liverpool very much taking a little bit of Atalanta's playbook from a few years ago against us. Almost man-marking them. Alisson kicks it long. I'm not sure what that. Puts too much on
Give
it.
us all a chance, would you?
Back to the goalkeeper, who clears. Not the best clearance in the world from Jan Sommer, and Liverpool have to throw in. That's twice I think Alisson's just put a bit too much club on the goal kick.
It's like he thinks we've got one up top. Where
both
of them are a little bit deeper.
They're actually two big lads as well.
Yeah.
You probably can aim for the heads of Isak or Ekatike. They're not short. Anyway, we've got the ball back. You might get another 10 to it now because it is the goalkeeper.
They're also going half man for man here, so.
Gravenberch.
Curtis Jones is your outball there, boys. You don't do it though.
Konate under
don't
pressure.
switch.
Virgil tells him
He's done it.
That's a good ball, that.
He's got to go back. Well in. Good
touch by Jones. Drifts inside. He was looking for a pass. He's got Robertson if he wants to use him. He doesn't. He goes to McAllister. Better ball, I agree. Now he can find Robertson with space down the left. Ekatike made the run. Robbo goes inside to mark it back to Curtis. Liverpool trying to create a few angles.
Okay.
I think that needs to go forward. There you go. Good turn by Jones and plays it forward. Good dummy. Isak edge of the box, loses it. Jones wins it back.
Send him wide.
Curtis Jones shoots. Saved by Sommer. Ekatike going for the rebound. Milan get there first. Liverpool win it back though. Really good by Ekatike. It was good by Jones.
It was really good. I think he could have passed it and maybe we'd have had a tap in somewhere, but
he forced a decent enough save out of Sommer. Liverpool retained possession. It was good by Ekatike. Here he is again. Cuts inside.
Love that. Pass it. Yeah.
Gravenberch heads of the box. Shoots! Straight he parries again though. I'd expect my goalie to catch that, but he didn't. He throws it wide.
Let's pen them in, boy. Oh, that's a great touch.
And Milan are trying to launch the counter with Thuram.
Oh no.
Liverpool need to get some men back. They have to be fair.
Done.
Nice.
Send him. One more. Yeah, love that.
Curtis Jones on the spin. Jones edge of the box.
Well done.
Ekatike left hand side goes to the cross. Nobody there really.
Where are we?
I think he needs to hold on for that for a split second more. There was no one there for him.
Curtis Jones.
He's having a good game so far, Curtis, with and without the ball. He's enjoying this role.
Well,
he's doing well from that deep position.
There's positives to take from the goalkeeper not.
Twice he's kind of not been. I mean, I thought he should have just caught that. I don't think goalie to catch that last one,
but if you're following in, you know there's a chance for you.
To be fair to him, he got it wide, didn't he? If you're going to parry it as wide as you can.
Yeah, I think the first one's a decent save.
Yeah, I agree. Gravenberch wins it back. Liverpool doing all right here. They're having a good little spell here, the Reds.
Wide. There you go, lad. Inside, Macca. Saying.
I love the comment. Chloe, I'll just tell you, what do you need to do, boys? You need like a little mouth. a little walkie-talkie. Chloe's got your trust.
Like a headset in the NFL for every single
play. Here's Gravenberch, goes back to his centre-half, and he gives it to Jones. Back to Grav. One more? No.
Space isn't there now.
He done well, to be fair. Finds. And Liverpool having a little good spell. Curtis again. Back to wide to Robbo.
No, come back. Well done, Liverpool.
That's the only problem with a diamond, is that with the left back can get it, there can be no width.
Yeah.
Someone has to, it takes a while for someone to get over there. Robbo plays it into the box.
Oh, they've all missed it.
Ekatike tries to touch it through to Szoboszlai, and in the end it's clear behind for a corner for the Reds.
Oh, it's delightful by Curtis.
Yeah, just seen a replay. Curtis's quick feet, the shot just kind of drags it, doesn't he? Sommer, to be fair,
it's a good save.
Yeah, a little bit more angle.
Sommer was very far over, wasn't he?
That
one is. I mean, look, he gets it away from danger. So, I'd enjoy scoring from a corner instead of conceding this game. So, if you wouldn't mind beating the first man and
a few people saying we've got a delay. We're watching on Prime, so marry up to the clock. That's what the clock's there for. We might be ahead of you, we might be behind you. We can't really tell. As the ball is whipped in, flick behind, it's going to be another Liverpool corner. It's
mad that there was no one back post, but we did that. Like everyone moved front post for this one.
I don't know if there was a miscommunication, but yeah. Yeah, either pause your telly and sync with us, or pause us and sync it with your TV. It's so hard, and it's on Prime, isn't it, to be completely lined up.
Especially when it goes off on you.
I think we got back. I think we caught back up again.
Yeah.
But we can't do nothing about that.
But maybe everyone else was paused as well.
Well, there'll be other people around the world who are watching it on like proper telly,
Yeah.
not through Amazon, which is a bit of a delay. Anyway, Szoboszlai, corner, near post, poor again, really. He's going to find his way out to the edge of the box to Gravenberch, though.
Oh.
He drives forward to find Curtis left-hand side.
Robert.
Yeah. Robertson whips it in. Too close to the goalie. Easy for Sommer.
It was a really tough angle for him to even have a go at that, really. Oh, now's where we've got a problem, because they played it quick and he's in a load of spaces, Zielinski. One ball. Wide.
Right then. Bastoni.
Well done.
I thought he was going to play the switch to Bastoni. They didn't. It was mad because the centre half made a bit of a run down the left. they didn't look for him. It's right hand side with Akanji instead, and then back to the goalie again. They do that a lot, don't they? They're not in no rush into Milan. That was a good ball by the goalie. That. Liverpool might be on it. Oh,
Lad, what are you doing?
Yeah, Joe Gomez just a bit too eager.
It's a simple pass, that though.
Too eager to find. He tried to find Alexander Isak and just overcooked it. They put men there as well.
They had about 3 or 4. Sober was up off the deck.
Yeah. But anyway, Inter Milan have it back and again knocking it around the back. That's interesting. Just how far Zielinski thinks he has to come in and get involved in the play. He's almost playing as a centre back. Although now the centre back brings it out and whips it wide, looking for
Watch overlap.
Here comes that overlap on Mkhitaryan.
He's done well.
And Inter Milan, first time for a while, they got the ball in around Liverpool's half, really.
Wide. Okay.
That was, there you go. I told you, Bastoni joining in the attack. He almost inverting.
Well
good
done.
defending by Gravenberch. Comes
Who's down
across
the line for him? That's a lovely pass, that. Well done, Gravenberch.
Finds Alexander Isak. His hold up isn't good enough, though.
Oh, no.
Inter win it back.
Okay, he's up. It's fine. Yeah,
down the line to Martinez. Liverpool one's offside, not given. Oh, yeah, it is now. Liverpool knew.
That was quite poor from Alexander Isak.
Got to hold that up.
You just want something to go for him, don't you, in those positions? He used to be so good at, like, just being silky.
Jens says, my Scouse girlfriend broke up with me in September and Liverpool have been shit since. It's all their fault. Isn't it? That must be what it is. Who does she think she is? The offside. Anyway, Liverpool were pretty confident it was, and we can play on from the back with the goalkeeper. Liverpool go direct again. This time they will find the header, and it's Robertson flicks it forward, but nowhere near
my
him.
God, he's messed up.
Wasn't the greatest clearance by the centre half.
Be stronger. Well done, Liverpool. Oh.
Ekatike went for the back heel, didn't quite get it off. Jones again.
I think, fuck off.
How's that a foul? I don't understand that being a foul.
You just can't use your arms and protect your body in this game. Oh, give me a break.
You know what, right? He should be sent off for that, Taram. You shouldn't be able to go down holding your face when he never hit you in the face.
He literally is touching him in the chest.
Let's make a new rule in football where if you go down holding your face when you haven't been hit in the face, shame for a start. Like,
it's just embarrassing.
Your family will see you doing that. But second of all, like, it's just cheating. Because the ref has to stop the game anyway. Just blatant cheating. But it was Jones did nothing wrong.
He did brilliantly.
I'm sorry, but if I was a footballer and I did that, I'd be so embarrassed to go and face my family. Why did I see you on the floor, Dad? Well, some lad touched me on the chest, so I jumped on the floor.
And held me face.
And held me face. Like a big...
Well done, Ryan. That's brilliant from you. Okay, wide. There we are. Overlap.
Let me finish the sentence. Big wet wipe is what I was going to finish that sentence with before Liverpool got the ball back.
Yes, Ryan.
Back
We've
to
just
Robertson.
got a lot of men
Liverpool have been
back,
okay for 25 minutes. They haven't. Again, Liverpool have had the better of the opportunities. Really, neither of them were amazing chances, but decent enough.
We've had a couple of moments where we've run the ball up high, but we've just not done enough with it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't think this has been a bad performance so far. We've maybe lacked a little bit of creativity, but you know, they're always going to be quite tough to break down. Jesus Christ, can I say? Okay, now's the problem. 3 of our midfielders are not. Yeah, well done.
Canate takes the run back, wins. It's fouled there, ref. Not given. Alisson clears. That was a foul.
I really wish we could kick a ball towards the strikers.
There's 2 of them. Should be able to get there. To be fair, I think Kanate was fouled there, but ref didn't give it. And Inter Milan have the ball back on the halfway line. Here come Milan with Martinez, edge of the box. Liverpool needs to be careful. He's going to shoot. No, he plays it off to Thuram.
Why is he tried?
Good defender from Liverpool, but not quite clear yet. It's going to come back to Bastoni.
Watch the runners.
I thought Thuram could have shot. He went for the 1-2. Here's Martinez again. Liverpool win it back. Well, block it again, rather. I was surprised Thuram didn't take a shot.
Mkhitaryan. Boy, it was so simple. Come on. That's lovely football.
DeMarco crosses. Man on. Ooh, Robbo clears.
Get it out. Hey!
And Liverpool win the free kick on the edge of the box. I was amazed with the decision to try and go for the pass by Thuram.
Yeah.
Thought he could have shot.
Swinger, I thought,
it's the first time Milan put Inter rather, should I put a move together of any note. In the end, it was a foul on McAllister by Bastoni on the edge of the box.
I thought it was Barella. Either way. This...
no, to be fair, there might not have been a shot on it. It was good defending.
I just don't think there was a lot of space.
Liverpool defended it okay in the end.
Look at how deep Virgil is, by the way, compared to everybody else.
All's well that ends well.
Any chance we can get back to the actual game?
That was a long replay of nothing, wasn't it? Back on the game, Isak, his touch
it's
again.
It's just got to be better, mate.
His touch has been poor.
Okay.
His touch has not been great so far, Isak, at times. He got himself in a good position there, and he just couldn't keep hold of it, but Liverpool have won it back with Alexis. Needs a pass, though.
Wide, Kurt. Carry it, lad. Carry it a little bit.
Curtis Jones, wide left. Alexander Isak this time, he's found himself playing over there.
You two are just very, very close to each other, aren't they?
And a good risky pass by Virgil, but he trusted Gravenberch with him, and to be fair...
Maka is the ball here. Maka is the ball... Never mind. If we could have tried to work it to Maka. Lots of rotations in terms of where everyone's about, but I mean, they're going nowhere at the moment. They've had to go back to Alisson. Just not that long ball to absolutely nobody.
Kurt Jones dropped into like a left
Where's
back.
Where's my left back?
He's asking for a pass, he's right.
Where is my left back?
And in the end, he has to give it to Virgil.
Maka, if you want to trust him, no, maybe not now.
Right then, Ibu goes long down his line. That's in behind, is Ekatike onside? He looks like he is.
He was.
Ekatike into the box. Ekatike still in the box. Byline, crosses, behind by Sommer, corner. They wanted offside, it wasn't given.
He looked like he ran from behind the players, to be honest.
Yeah, that was a tight angle to get across, though.
It was. But we've won if the ball had just a little bit more pace on it, he can probably take it in step. But
he is trying to fire it across to Isak at the back post. Sommer, actually, I think he gets a bit lucky here. I don't think he's meaning to put it behind for a corner.
By the way, he got absolutely sent for the echo.
No, he's not, is he? I think he's just, I don't know what he's trying to do there, but it is a corner.
Maybe he was trying to catch it, but... It's just bounced off him with the power. And
Liverpool have a corner. They've hit the first man a couple of times off the E, so let's not...
They're enjoying showing a lot of replays of...
Another injury from Milan. Serbi is holding his hamstring. That might be him.
Well, that might be because you did just get a little bit done by
Ekatike sent him... What's an Italian paper of choice?
I'm out.
Gazzetta dello Sport, I think it used to be called.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, he gets himself caught in the turf a little bit, doesn't he? That might be him done. He isn't exactly a spring chicken either, is he? I'm not sure the hamstrings of a 37-year-old are meant to be stressed that much. Yeah. I say defender, maybe he turned himself into a striker.
He might genuinely be going off here.
I think he is. Maybe he turned himself into a striker last year and got himself a late goal.
Yeah, to be fair.
Just put himself up front and scored. But he's off. That's 2 injuries now, and what's also worth noting, actually, that's 2 substitution slots, for lack of a better phrase. I always think...
Who've they got on the bench? Oh, Biseka, is that? Bisek. Yeah, I think that's who's getting ready.
Looks like it. Not a bad replacement if you can bring on a German international for your injured defender, but, I mean, he's not getting treatment here, just spraying on his legs while the lad gets a chance to warm up. They don't want to be down for 10 for the corner. I understand that, to be fair. They don't want to be defending this corner with 10 men, but yeah, a second injury for Inter in just half an hour. They lost their Chanaloglu. I'm so happy he's not on the pitch.
And
then now they've lost to Serbia as well. And it is Bisek who's going to come on. It'll be interesting. Will he go straight centre or will they move him?
Will Bastoni go centre?
Potentially.
Oh my! Why?
He wasn't ready, was he?
How is this allowed then? He's just decided to sit down because the lad wasn't ready.
Just taking the piss, aren't he? Playing the game. Off he goes.
He's not even allowed. Is he? I don't think he's allowed. No, we're waiting for this lad to come on.
Not yet. Yeah.
Hurry up, if you don't mind. He's quite what's another word for? Not skinny. I don't like that word.
Slight.
Slight.
But he's big, like lanky.
Tall,
Yeah.
lanky. That's the word I'm looking for.
Right, anyway, corner from Sabozlai. It's
yeah.
a better one. Liverpool win it. First header! Is that in?
Yeah!
It's a goal! And
Is
for
he
this,
offside? What are they asking
No.
for?
Ibu Konate scores into Milan asking for a handball.
Oh.
It's going to be checked. As it stands, for 2 years in a row, Ibu Konate has scored at San Siro. We're going to check it all. Inter Milan are not best pleased. Let's find out if there was anything wrong with it. So first header
Ekatike wins
from
it.
Ekatike is fine. I don't see much wrong with
It
that.
might be Ekatike.
Let's see.
It's the only person I can imagine.
That's fine. Oh, I don't know where that's come off. So did it touch Ekatike? What are they asking for?
Ekatike's on.
Oh, it's handball, yeah.
It's handball. Right, that's not going to count.
That won't count. I think it's come off Ekatike's arm.
It was a fun second, wasn't it, guys? It was all fun. Yeah, that is not going to count. Can't lead to a goal.
Pretty sure that hit Hugo Ekatike's arm.
Better ball.
It was unlucky because he didn't mean it, did he?
No.
But I'm pretty sure it hit Ekatike on the arm.
Yeah, it's not going to count. Or at least it shouldn't count.
I would be surprised. That replay made me suggest that it's going to be ruled out, but we haven't seen no clear one since. I'm pretty sure it hit his arm.
But this is surely like a very quick, easy check. Because it looked to me like it hit his arm.
Konate did well. It was a good finish.
Yeah, it's a great finish.
But I'm pretty sure it cannoned off Ekatike's arm. Now, the only difference was a head-onto arm, because that's kind of where the rules get all flaky, isn't it? But
it can't.
Yeah.
It can't.
It's where and
cause a
whereabouts
goal,
on
can
the
it?
arm as well. That's the other question. Was it upper arm? Was it below the
it's like,
sleeve line?
yeah,
He's wearing long sleeves. How do you even tell? We're not seeing another replay. It's still getting checked.
It's mad that they're not showing another replay.
My guess is ruled out, but listen, I've been
I
wrong before.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ekatike goes up.
It might be, yeah, it's handball. Like,
I'm pretty sure it hit Ekatike on the arm.
the thing is, though, I think
taken a long
Virg might
time.
actually push him. Which is why he doesn't.
He doesn't know nothing about it, but I think they're just the rules, aren't they?
But, like, why is it taking so long? Like, I've looked at it twice and I think
Dunno.
it's hit his arm.
Don't know.
I thought if it hit your arm and led to a goal, it just can't be a thing.
So was I, but we're checking again.
No, it looks.
Pretty sure it does.
It looks like handball.
I don't know, man.
Can we see? Is there an angle from the other side?
I think they're
that can
asking. Yeah, I
see?
think that's where Sabozlai saying it might have been his upper arm. I think they're trying to figure out where on the arm. It's taking a long time.
Why
This
is there no angle from the other side, from where the ball comes in, though, to see?
taking a long time.
Strange.
Still checking. Yeah, I mean, we're just waiting. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take. If it's taking this long,
like a
just give the
simple
goal
thing.
or don't. How can it take this long?
I get it's accidental if it's happened, but I just thought any handball that led to a goal can't count.
The only thing
even if it is
I
accidental.
can think, Chloe, is they're trying to check where on his arm it hits. That's the only thing I'm guessing they're trying to work out. Below, because yeah, he's wearing long sleeves, so I don't know where the sleeve line is. It's not his wrist, is it? So, yeah, no goal.
No, he's going to have
He's
one.
going to the screen.
Why? It's just handball, though, isn't it?
Why does he need?
If it's a handball that's led to a goal, I thought that was just naturally, like... I mean, he's obviously going to change his mind, let's be
Virgil
honest.
knows his
He's
volleyball.
gone-
I don't think it was Virgil. I
Let's
think it was
see.
Ekatike.
Well, what is that showing?
It's where
Genuinely,
they're
what
asking.
is that showing?
I think they're asking where on his arm has that hit, ref.
Yeah.
What's that? I mean, honestly, that's the worst camera angle I've ever seen.
Virg headers it
Onto his arm.
Ekatike.
But where on his arm is that? Virgil heads it onto Ekatike's arm. That's the confusion. And they're asking where about that hits him on the arm. Is it below
And
the
it's
elbow?
well below, if you're asking me.
It just looks like handball to me.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's taken so long.
What are they talking about? Like,
It has to be whereabouts on his arms. It hit, hasn't it?
if he's looked at 4 different camera angles now, if you've not made up your mind by now, like, genuinely, Yeah, this is getting disallowed.
I can't be that camera angle over the
Getting
fella.
disallowed. Yeah, there you go. I think it's an absolute joke that it took that long to get there.
It took forever to disallow that.
But my point is I thought it was just very like.
I thought it was on ball. For the second replay, I thought that's his arm.
But I don't even know why we're sending someone over there. Like, if it's hit his arm, no matter if it's accidental or not, like if it's led to a goal.
No, I go back to it. The only thing I can think of is they were trying to figure out where on his arm it, but I thought it was on ball straight away.
Oh, wonderful. We're being told to retake a free kick again.
That took 4 minutes. They can't take that long.
No. For something that looked clear as well,
Anyway,
by the way.
we're back underway and Inter Milan have the ball. Liverpool need to switch on now though, because here come Milan. Well, Inter, I should say. I keep saying Milan. So I was like right back position, effectively nods it away. Interesting how deep Zielinski is. They almost become a back four, don't they? Look how deep he is dropping into to play.
Bisak's moved to the right. So it was a Kanji central then. Oh, he's gone on a lovely little... Oh, well,
centre half, run all the way to the edge of the box and shoots and deflection and wide.
Right, Liverpool, Lacroix. Oh my God. Lautaro Martinez is asking for a handball here and a penalty. What is it?
I don't think so.
No, watch.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was penalty.
No,
it was Bisak, wasn't it? Who ran all the way forward. No, but it's Virgil on the thigh, I think.
Come on.
Spins behind, corner
What
to Inter.
do?
Don't think it was on ball.
Over. Yeah, he's just said no penalty.
No, it's on the leg.
It's absolutely mad. Oh. How many minutes at a time, do you reckon? 5. Come on, Liverpool. They've got 3 on the edge of the box, by the way, then.
Corner comes in, headed away by Isak. Unless I'm getting the rule wrong, I think it was on balls. Apparently Mark Clattenburg said he thought he should have stood because Virgil headed it onto the arm, but I'm not sure that matters.
But I
think if it's anyone on the arm, I might be wrong. Anyway, Liverpool got some defending to do. Virgil's done just that. Oh, Ekatike's clearance isn't the best.
Jesus Christ, oh
and he's given away a free kick
God.
Now. He made Ekatike. He's going to book him for that. Oh, come on, ref.
Are you messing me?
He was trying to clear the ball.
Robbo got basically assaulted on a football pitch. That is... I hate when people dive, you know. Oh.
Ekatike missed his clearance, then tried to clear it, and then was booked for the clearance.
I'm sure Barella kicked...
Let's see. I think it is a foul.
Like, it's a foul, absolutely.
I don't think it's a yellow.
Barella kicked McAllister on the edge of our box in the chest, and that wasn't a yellow card, but that is... Oh, it did. It's his arm, but there's nothing he can do, like.
Oh, right, okay. It was down by his side.
Yeah. But I don't get how Maka gets kicked in the chest and that's not a yellow card, but Ekatike slightly touches Thuram's foot.
So yeah, maybe the rules are different. I think in England, people are saying that might have counted as... I mean, I don't know. Because Van Dijk heads it onto the arm. I just
maybe
thought...
Maybe I don't know football
Yeah, maybe I don't know the rules.
Because every time I've ever... Something can be accidental, but if it hits your hand, that leads to a goal.
I thought the same. Anyway, Inter Milan got a free kick. Taken.
Oh.
Wide.
My God, that was close, that, you know.
Close. I think Alisson had it covered. I think it was Barella with the free kick. That's comfortably wide. I don't think that was close. I don't think that's as close as the replay makes it look. It's almost a yard. I think Alisson's close enough. Maybe let's see.
I was worried about
Let's see. Oh, he's miles wide. That's at least a yard.
From the camera angle.
Yeah, I think the first camera angle made it look very close, but I don't think it was that close. Anyway, could be a long half this. So I think 2 injuries and a 4-minute VAR check. So see how long the refs had on.
I like that. Can we release the ball?
Curtis Jones back to Canate. He had to go long there. He didn't have many options on. There wasn't a lot on for him. He had to just get rid in the end. I think he was even too close to Alisson to give it to Alisson.
I don't know why people in the chat saying, come on guys, clear handball. I thought everyone thought it was handball. Maybe.
I think there's a bit of difference of opinion in it. Anyway,
I just thought anything
it took ages.
Leads to a goal.
It just took
I was absolutely stunned at the fact that they needed someone to go and have a look at it.
Usually with handball, they just give it, don't they, the VAR. They don't usually get that check. But anyway, we are where we are. and it's 0-0. And sometimes luck just doesn't go your way. And it feels like at this moment in time, Liverpool just lacking a bit. But I think the performance has been better than recent weeks, but again, still 0-0. As Inter go back.
Okay, watch
to
the
goalie.
switch here to Zielinski. Well done.
Sommer plays it inside. Liverpool will
Well
press.
done.
Go on, take it
Well
off him.
done.
Take it off him.
Well done. Watch the runner. Watch the runner. Keeper.
Liverpool have some.
Gone long. Oh, Liverpool, you
Martinez
just
has
got to...
Martinez has done well, and here come Inter
Back
on the
post.
attack. Switch to the back
Yeah.
post.
Well done,
Gravenberch does
Ryan.
really well. And Alisson can't prevent the corner. Or can he?
Well done.
I
No.
thought that had gone out.
Yeah.
And I think it has.
Took a while.
But Gravenberch did really well. He did. Chloe shout to track the runner, and he did. It was going to be a Thuram through on goal at the end. It's a good header. It looked like Alisson had slid out with that. I mean, I don't know how you tell.
I mean, that's hard to tell, really.
But no, clearly you've just guessed. Corner given.
We've got every man back for the corners. So even if we, do get it clear.
To be fair, we haven't done well. We haven't done well defending them. So I think that's going to be the priority, hasn't it? Corner comes in deep. Alisson gets his punch. Jones flicks it on, and Inter can recover on towards the halfway line.
Robbo is not in the position that we'd like here.
Zielinski, left hand side cross from DeMarco.
Oh my God!
Down on the edge of the box. Could be a shot at goal, miles over the bar in the end from Zielinski. I don't think Liverpool are good enough defending corners to worry about the counter attack.
What I was saying was once we get it out, it's only coming back out.
Honestly, I'm happy for us just to get it out. Just to concentrate on getting it out.
I know they just have 3 men on the edge of the box.
That's
and
the concern.
free as a bird. So if we headed it and it falls nicely,
I think we're more just worried about the fact that we can't defend them. Let's get every big lad back we can. Right then, we've got about 2.5 normal minutes left, but there's going to be plenty of added on time, you would think. As Liverpool play out from the very, very deep in their own box.
First time.
McAllister goes long down the left, looking for
Well
the
done,
flick
Jan.
on.
Oh, it's unlucky.
Yeah, it was Sobo looked for Isak, didn't quite get there, and the ball is back now with Sommer. Andy Robbo pressing all over the pitch.
Barella. Well done, Andy.
Right there, Barella dropping right into his own box, and that was good by Milan.
Yeah.
To be fair. I mean, someone's going to have to put a tackle in at some point. This lad just strode 50 yards with the ball.
We don't do anything like that when someone carries a ball for like 30 yards.
Zielinski back.
We don't believe in things like that over
Someone's going
here.
to close him down. Little slide.
That's a lovely reverse pass.
Cross is going to come into the box. Now it's deflected behind. It's going to be another Inter corner. Is that Bastoni with the cross?
Since the disallowed goal, it's been like do you know how VAR can be a real momentum shifter?
They probably feel a little bit of a boost.
Yeah.
This is their third corner. Liverpool had 3, nearly scored off 1, didn't in the end, thanks to VAR. Now they've got some defending to do off this one.
Oh. Let's just add another 30 seconds on, shall we, there?
There's a massive, big congestion of people at the front post.
Win your battles. Oh.
Inter go short. Cross now comes in blocked.
Well
Easy.
Inside.
Isak.
Right. Let's protect the ball. Protect the ball.
Good run by Isak. Now it's fouled.
Well done, lad.
Not
Are
given.
you messing me?
Oh, referee looked a clear foul.
It's in the back.
Anyway.
Referees, lad.
I'm surprised.
Just awful.
I'm surprised he didn't give that. And here is Bastoni.
I think Alexander Isak's so unlucky there for me. Wide.
Barella.
Come on, boys. Get out.
Cross comes in. Alisson claims. I'm surprised that wasn't a foul on Isak. Virgil's asking the same thing.
I thought he did really well.
He did.
Oh my, what are we doing, Liverpool?
Right, Gomez just kicks it down the line. Offside. Shouldn't be offside.
He shouldn't be offside there. We
Flag
need to get a hold of the ball again.
It's clearly
I mean,
foul.
you can pick either of the 2 fouls, to be quite honest with you.
He was fouled by
We've been tripped that way and tripped that way. What can the lad do?
He was fouled by 2 men, and the ref said play on. Unbelievable.
The ref also gave a yellow card for us kicking the foot of someone when McAllister got kicked in the chest, but it's not a yellow card.
And then here's
Wide. Yeah. Come on, boys.
Right,
That's a
DeMarco
great
into the
ball, well
box.
done.
Gravenberch defends.
Oh.
And I thought he was going to hoof that clean.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Plays the pass.
Love
and
that.
as well,
What a
yeah.
touch. Right, come
Ekatike,
on.
just go. Ekatike,
It's got to
men
be you,
all
lad,
around him, but he's done,
sadly.
he's done really well.
Someone help him. Good God, he's on an island on his own here.
He's done really well, Hugo
Pass it off,
Ekitike.
pass it off. Unlucky.
He's done really well, got Liverpool up and out the pitch. Tried to find, I think, the pass to Jones in the end, but good footwork by Hugo Ekitike, got Liverpool out of a little bit of a sticky situation. Yes, 7 minutes to be added on at the end of this half. To be fair, Isak did the same thing before and was fouled. So twice there, Liverpool centre forwards. In theory, got them out. It was only by a bad referee. It was a bad refereeing decision that cost them the first time. Ekitike did better.
We just need to keep the ball for a couple of minutes, really. I mean,
I think Ryan Gravenberch agrees with you. He's not taking too many risks with this one.
Just because feels like they've had wave after wave. Maybe not too exciting of chances, but they've just had a lot of the ball since.
I've enjoyed Curtis Jones's free roll performance. He feels like he's popped up a lot,
and he's he is
looking to be positive, isn't he? As Virgil van Dijk goes to the big switch.
Win it. He's won it, and he's chased after
Gomez.
He's doing it. How is it their ball? Oh my god!
This referee.
It's a foul to us.
No words.
Incredible.
No words.
I'm not going to play the
Joe
ball.
Gomez in mid-air is taken out and then gets the foul given against him.
Well done.
Liverpool have won it back anyway with Robertson. Man on!
Well done.
Someone must have given him the shout, unless he heard me from here. He's won it. And it's a free kick.
I can't believe that.
That was such a bad decision. Gomez was in the air. How could he possibly foul him? He was in the air. I just leaned into him. Just terrible decision.
Shocking.
Anyway, Gravenberch, McAllister, down his line looking for Alexander. He's like, bad, really.
They were both on top of each other, the strikers as well. It wasn't like the ball was ever on.
Yeah, it was a poor decision by Alexis. And straight through to Sommer. And in second attack down there left again with Bastoni. Carries it over halfway. This time Liverpool do try and close him down.
Track the runner! Boys!
Yeah, Isak let him go a little bit there. And thanks. That's our ball, isn't it? That's our ball, isn't it? No,
well.
No. Okay, no. I'm pretty sure that was our throw-in. Here's Martinez towards the left-hand corner flag. Konate's out there. The cross comes in all the way across.
No one gambled on that.
Well, he's the striker.
But Thuram's in the... Oh, my God.
Danger for Liverpool. Van Dijk clears at the near post again.
Get out.
They did make a change, didn't they, Bad? They put a Kanji in the centre.
Yeah, Bisek on the...
Bisek's kind of like right-hand side.
Yeah.
It's allowing Bastoni to get further forward as well, because Zielinski's almost playing like another defender. Here's the ever-influential Barella. Back to Bisek. Yeah, we play 3.5 of the added... 7 added on minutes, so plenty of time left in this half yet. As Inter Milan patiently strive forward, I would say. They're not in any massive rush. Zielinski tries to up the tempo now into the box. Shoots straight to Alisson. That's fine. He's playing so deep. I think he's onto the fact that we're trying to go man for man. So he's just going centre half almost and then trying to carry it. But
I don't like how much time we let people have to run with the ball. But no. Get us out of there.
Gravenberch, Alisson, Virgil, good. That's good. Now it needs to go now though. And Virgil does go long. It had to go long.
Come on, Ekitike a bit.
Nice. Well done, McAllister wins it and wins a throw-in.
Okay, that's good. That's all right.
Throw into Liverpool and maybe the last chance is to launch an attack before the break. Well, I'll say that there's still, 2.5 minutes. As Robbo takes the throw in front of the Inter bench.
Well done, 10 on it. Well done.
Jones with a lovely ball down the line for Robbo. Robbo's touch just lets him down. Great idea by Curtis Jones, and the pass was actually fantastic.
I think he's been man of the match so far.
He's had a good first half. Yeah. That was a really good chip ball, and unfortunately Andy Robbo's first touch was not the greatest you've ever seen.
No.
Right then. Here's Bastoni.
It's funny to think though, if we want to make any changes, Ronnie inverts us about it.
Going to Milan into the Liverpool box. Good defender. No, not completely clear though.
Further away though,
yeah.
Wide.
He's going to come back in, you would think. Plenty of men forward now for Inter.
Get out.
As Bastoni crosses, headed by Martinez. Good save by Alisson. First real chance for Inter. Falls to the man he'd wanted to fall to. Alisson did well. Good save, that. It was a good run by Martinez.
Yeah.
Good header as well. He didn't do a lot wrong. There was just a bit of an overload there in Liverpool, just a bit slow to react to it. And Inter ending the half, last minute or so.
Could you imagine if well, I won't say it yet.
Right then,
Still got a minute.
here's a Kanji out wide to Bissek round the corner. Cross is going to come in, is it?
Reverse.
No.
Okay, get out.
Liverpool.
Alexander Isak, that's just too easy, you know, where the ball is going. That's a great ball, by
Good
the way.
tackle by Virgil. McAllister. It goes down. Come on, ref, give us the foul. Yeah, we'll have that one. And that should be enough to get us to half time. Milan. It was the best chance where it was Bastoni's cross. It's a great run.
Yeah, it's a great run across Virgil.
Van Dijk.
Good header.
Really good header.
It's a great save.
Yeah, good save for Alisson. The bounce actually done him a favour. It bounced up into a good height for Alisson. And we're going to end the half with a Liverpool goal kick, which I'm guessing as soon as Alisson takes the whistle might go. How just sum up that first half? We've been okay, haven't we?
Yeah, I think, yeah. It's been a very balanced game. Liverpool have had good spells. Yeah. I mean, that is the biggest chance they've had, and Liverpool switched off for a moment. I think Liverpool have played quite some good football. It's just, you know, we've maybe not been as creative, but we've been more solid. Yeah. I still believe we need to get the strikers in the game a little bit more.
I think it's...
But yeah, I think Liverpool have played quite well.
The idea that, you know, we were going to go in and get absolutely battered because of form at this moment in time hasn't proved true. Virgil van Dijk still talking with the referee about that disallowed goal. Obviously, Liverpool did have the ball, and then through Konate's head. It judged handball in the end. So what happened was Van Dijk heads it onto the arm of Ekitike, it bounces and then goes to Ibu Konate. It was judged to be VAR offside in the end. Again, I'm not 100% sure I know the rules. I know there's been different opinions on that one, but it wasn't given. Liverpool, the best chance other than that, really, probably fell right at the end there to Martinez, forced a decent save from Alisson. But what I would say, that's a low percentage chance. You know, like Liverpool, you haven't
It's a great run by him.
He does well, but it's not. That's a difficult chance to score. You'll get the angle perfect.
I also think it's a really good save. I think that I don't want to, you know, not give Ali justice.
Yeah, I don't think that's one where you say it's a massive chance. It's a good chance, but like, I don't think Liverpool have conceded too many big opportunities, and probably have had the better of the attack as well, really.
Yeah, and also, I'll put it forward, I think the ref got the handball correct, but the ref is not giving Liverpool a lot of things, like the simple fouls. I mean, once again, Barella kicks McAllister in the chest, doesn't get a yellow. Ekitike touches Thuram's toe, gets a yellow. Thuram goes down from a moment where he says he got it in the face when it was a brush across the chest. They get a foul there. So there's been a couple of times where Liverpool, you know, haven't had the rub of the green with the refereeing decisions. But yeah, I think Curtis Jones has been really, really good. I enjoyed Alexander Isak at the first couple of minutes. I thought he was getting involved in the game quite a bit. We've had a couple of good chances. I mean, obviously Curtis Jones as one of them. But yeah, we need to be a little bit more dangerous in the final third. But yeah, I didn't think we've played that bad. Yeah, like I say, they've been okay. Like I say, I'm just looking on social now. A lot of people are thinking that shouldn't be handball. I just maybe
I don't know. I thought maybe, but I don't know the rules. And if there's a referee saying maybe it should have been a goal, then maybe it maybe should have been a goal. But I think Liverpool have been okay. It hasn't been amazing, but they are playing a good team away from home, and they've matched them, which is not nothing.
Also, I mean, I honestly thought after that Robbo challenge, like I thought he'd have to go off, to be honest with you, because he did a front somersault, so he's done well to get out of that. It's just Liverpool just need to find in the final third, like it's when Kate has been further up the pitch, Liverpool have played better. We need that from Maka as well, and he's supposed to link everything in the final third. We just need to be a little bit quicker. What I will say is there's been times where our front two maybe haven't got the ball stuck to them and helped us up the pitch a little bit. But yeah, hopefully, you know, that can happen in the second half. And I'd like to see Wirtz in that number 10 role behind them. I really would. Whether we actually get to see that, though, is a different thing, because he might think then we're not as physical. So, and he also might decide to play in false 9 because we've got both of our strikers playing.
No, so can they both last 90 minutes? We'll find out. Not too much on the bench if they can't. I don't know. Would you put Rio up?
I love Rio. I'd like to see Rio. Maybe not right now.
First could go front, though, I suppose.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
But like, that's why I said I'm not sure I'd see him. I'd like to see him in the number 10 behind those two. I'm not sure we're going to see that because I'm not sure either of them can do 90 minutes of football for us right now.
Yeah, you mentioned there Curtis Jones' influence in the game. He's probably been a standout. I actually think a lot of them have played quite well. I think the midfield has linked up quite well, to be honest with you, as well. I've
not seen a lot of Sabo as well.
No, you're right. He's been doing a lot of the running around, the pressing and stuff, but I think Liverpool, again, I think they've been okay. I think it's a tough place to go against a good team, and we're obviously low in confidence, and it's been a dramatic week for us, to say the least. I think the fact that they've put in this type of performance is a positive, but like I say, just not getting that goal, and that sometimes that little bit of rub of the green off, like I say, that this Ekatike knows nothing about that whatsoever. It took a long time to rule it out in the first place, and there's your difference really between the two sides after it was given this lad. The only thing I would say, if I was asking for more from someone, I'd probably say Isak.
Yeah.
Just in case, there's been a couple of times where we want him to hold the ball up or take the right, and he hasn't really got the touch properly, and that's been a disappointment. When you're playing up front and listen to the accusation against Liverpool at times when they don't get him the ball enough. There's been a couple of times where Chloe probably hasn't. He probably just hasn't looked after it well enough or made the right decision when he's
or he's tried to take someone on and they've just won the tackle. He's not been strong enough in that. But hopefully we'll get to see that. I've enjoyed his link-up play down the right-hand side when he's been there. But like you said there, when we need him to keep hold of the ball, make it stick, and maybe get us past someone to get us into the open pitch, he's not quite done that. But hopefully that'll come. It's mad because the footballer that he is, we're just not quite seeing it at the moment, and I don't know whether that's the fact that he's still not fit enough or what. But yeah, hopefully, second half, I think we'll be saying more of the same, but can we be a little bit more risky in the final third and create a little bit more chances? But like I said, I've enjoyed Curtis Jones every time he's touched the ball really tonight. I think Robbo and Gomez haven't really they've not been isolated one-on-one a lot. It's the runners from deep that are going to cause us problems. You've obviously got Basek on one side and Bastoni on the other. When they make the flanking runs, you've got to track your runners. And that's where Liverpool, may become unstuck. But I actually think we've played well.
I think they've done all right. Like I say, pretty strong.
It's been one of the best performances in a long time. But it is only 45 minutes and Liverpool have to go and put it in again.
I'm going back to this loud goal, right, Chloe? Because I think from what we're led to believe, if that was in the Premier League, they would have given the goal. But apparently that's what the refs are saying. But in Europe, their rules are different. Apparently, I think in England, it has to be the goal scorer who handballs it. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question then. If that doesn't hit Ekatike's arm, it's not on that trajectory to go.
No, I know. I just think the Premier League rules are a bit lax. That's what
I'm not sure about that.
But anyway,
I reckon in Premier League that also.
I think that's
just thought it was any handball leading to a goal, and that leads to a goal.
Yeah, I think it has to be the goal scorer who handballs in the Premier League. The rules are different, aren't they? And that's mad. We've got the same sport, which have different rules in different competitions.
What one was it where Salah basically handballed Palace? Where he basically handballs it.
I can't remember at this point in time.
It was the start of the downfall.
Yeah, maybe
I think.
Yeah. I just think sometimes we tie ourselves in all kinds of circles, don't we, with handball and stuff. Yeah. Other than that, though, I think, like I say, there have been definitely some positives for Liverpool, and it's there for us. But it's worth mentioning, Inter are a good team, and they've certainly got chances. What I would say is they've been forced into 2 subs already. Yeah. They lost 2 players, which is less than ideal for them. They've had a couple of shifts in position. Actually, I think Zielinski coming on has made them a little bit better in possession, because he's dropping so deep, Chloe. I think he's got onto the fact that Liverpool were pressing high, and he's just decided to escape the press by getting himself into centre half and saying, you're not going to come this far with me. And that's allowed him to get out a little bit easier at times.
The other thing for me is when he wasn't on the pitch, it was Barella doing that. And maybe Barella's, more useful. I mean, I still think he's wonderful when he drops deep. That's a massive part of his game. But, it gives him license to go a little bit further up the pitch, and he's a world-class footballer as well. So I think that has helped them. I also think they've got more legs in that midfield with him coming on. But yeah, like you said, I thought Liverpool were really good up until a point where the VAR decision doesn't go our way. And then I think obviously Inter Milan got into the game a little bit more. But yeah, I think Liverpool have genuinely played quite well. If, you know, there's been a couple of times where we've got up the pitch, but there's no one around the striker who's got onto it. And maybe if we could just come a little bit short and help them out, we might be able to create something. But I'd really like to see Florian Wirtz at some point in behind those two strikers. I don't think I'll see it though.
We've got, should we just name, so from MM, and loads of letters. I'd buy your hand off for a sweaty 0-0 at the San Siro, which will allow me to have a decent night's sleep. # undefeated in 3. That would be 4, just to be worth.
West Ham, Sunderland, Leeds.
Yeah, it would be 4. Yeah. But as it stands, it's 3, yeah. So yeah, but again, I said this before, in context, a draw is fine. In terms of the league standards, it makes things a little bit more tricky for Liverpool. They'd probably then have to go and win the last 2, which again, they can do. They can beat Marseille, and they definitely should be able to beat Karabakh, but yeah, it's here for them. There's definitely goals in. There's a goal in this for them if they can work it out. But we'll cross the bridge when we get to it. And fingers crossed they can do just that. Right then, there's about 5 minutes to go until the start of the second half. So we're going to go and take a quick break, check out these wonderful, wonderful messages, and then me and Chloe will be back with the second half of the watch-along in just a few minutes. Catch us all after these messages.
Hey, what's happening? Have you checked out our incredible Red Men Advent giveaway yet? No? Well, let me explain a little bit about it. We are knee deep in amazing Liverpool prizes. We are in full swing here at Red Men HQ. 1 week down, but 3 weeks of amazing prizes still to go. We have got a Champions League final 2005 replica shirt signed by Vladdy Smicer. Yes, that can be yours. And we've still got the King Dingling of prizes, Rome 84 replica shirt signed by King Kenny Dalglish and Bruce Grobbelaar as well. Arguably the greatest ever Liverpool footballer and manager in one package, and the most famous goalkeeper in a European Cup final of all time, Bruce Grobbelaar. This absolute beauty of a shirt will be drawn on Christmas Day. So plenty of amazing prizes to get yourself stuck in with. We've got badges, we've got books, we've got loads of Liverpool themed things, and those major prizes still to give away. So head to redmenplus.com today, sign up as a Legend tier subscriber, and get your names in the draw. Hey everyone, I'm very proud to announce that after 17 years, my very first novel is here. The Eternal Flame, Yes the Boy, is available to pre-order right now on www.machpublishing.com. It is completely and utterly unlike anything that I've done on my 15 and a half years here on Red Men TV. It is a superhero story. It is a book about a boy who mysteriously trades lives with a forgotten World War II superhero, the Eternal Flame. It is also about a young girl, Anna Harrison, who finds herself in the present day pulled into an 80-year-old conspiracy theory to steal the power of the flame for nefarious purposes. It is a World War II action blockbuster. It is a bit of a teen comedy as well. It is very much inspired by the likes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Smallville and the MCU and Back to the Future and all of those greats that so many of us grew up on and absolutely adore, and yet distilled into this, my first ever work of fiction. It is completely outside of my wheelhouse, so I appreciate if it's not your bag, but if you were into all those things that I mentioned, I really think you will enjoy this. So yeah, please do give it a punt. It is on pre-order right now on Mage Publishing. There is a discount there as well. I just want people to read it and hopefully really, really enjoy it as much as I have over the last 17 years making it. Yeah, it is out now. The Eternal Flame, Yes the Boy, magepublishing.com. Nice one.
Welcome back to the show. 2 and a bit minutes to go until the start of the second half. Liverpool 0-0 over in Milan against Inter. Anything you'd like to see different, Chloe? Obviously, we mentioned before a little bit more from maybe a couple of the strikers, maybe. But my issue is I don't think Liverpool can gamble.
No.
Because I think the balance of the team is just about right. And Inter have shown enough threat to say that you can't go gung-ho against them. So that's a challenge for the manager to figure out. As and when he does introduce Florian Wirtz, who it's for and how that affects the balance of the team. And other than that, really, you've got to change at left back if you want to do it, which I'm not sure that's just a like-for-like kind of thing, really. His bench is kind of weak. So they're the only two. I'm just looking at the bench there. He might be able to do the same at right back with Connor.
Bradley will definitely be coming on because he can't play at the weekend, which means Joe Gomez has to go again. I'd like to see more from McAllister further up the pitch. You know, I think we saw one ball that wasn't great. I'd like him to, you know, be linking it up a little bit more. And like I said, at some point, I don't think you do it now. I'd like to see Florian Wirtz in behind those two strikers. The problem is that I can see Florian Wirtz coming on as a number 9 because I don't think Slot is going to play 90 minutes for both Ekitike and Alexander Isak, and I think whoever doesn't play, whoever comes off out of those two will then be starting the next game on the weekend.
Yeah, makes sense. So we'll see how that pans out as well. Again, it's tricky because it's there for us to win, but it's also it's there for you to lose if you don't get the balance. I think Liverpool have looked a little bit unbalanced in recent games, and they've actually got that right a little bit here today. And I think it would be a risk to change that, but again, again, go back to the manager's hands. It's hard, really, with his bench options, with the injuries, and also, of course, the illness, and then, you know, Mo Salah situation. Can I interest you in some other Champions League scores?
Go for it.
Are you interested?
Can you tell me who's playing in that and guess who's winning?
That's a hilarious game, and yes, why not?
Okay.
Right then. Atalanta versus Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah, 1-0 to Chelsea. Barcelona versus Frankfurt.
I want to say Barca.
No, Frankfurt 1-0 at Barca.
You like that?
Monaco Galatasaray.
Monaco?
0-0.
Oh, well.
PSV versus Atleti.
PSV were winning, so I'll go with them.
No, it's 1-0. Spurs v Sparta. Have you got any of these right? Yeah. You got the first one right, didn't you? You got Chelsea.
Right. But look,
Spurs versus Slavia Prague.
Spurs.
Yeah, 2-0. There you go, 2-0. You got your 2 of them. And then Union Saint-Gilloise against Marseille.
Marseille.
Yeah, there you go. You got 3 of them right. That's not too bad.
Look, I kind of forget that draws are a thing, even though
we don't do that.
We've drawn the last 2, but I kind of forget that they are a thing.
So that's what's going on.
It's less fun if I say a draw. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. That's what's been going on elsewhere around Europe. So what that means, for what it's worth, as it currently stands, and I'll just double check this. I am right. Liverpool are 12th. They've actually moved up a place as it stands without actually doing too much.
How many people can leapfrog us?
Oh, there's about 1 million teams around. Wonderful. There's loads going on in the whole group thing. But yeah, we'll worry about that towards the end, of course. For now, though, there's a second half against Inter at San Siro to get themselves across. Yeah, I don't think any more changes for either side. Obviously, for those who joined us late, Inter have already been forced into 2 changes. 2 injuries in relatively quick succession. A Serbi went off a centre-back. The game's on the way, by the way. And Chanloglu went off as well. It was Zielinski and Bissek who come on. And here are Inter, left-hand side. Long ball over the top. Should go straight through to Alisson. And does. They do try to get Bastoni on the ball as often as they can. He's an attacking left centre-half, I'd say.
He's a great player.
He's a really good defender, yeah. Anyway, Liverpool go long, and it's easy and all the way through to Sommer.
Well done,
Sobbo's going to put the press on Bastoni now. Can Liverpool force a mistake?
Win the ball.
Don't foul him, Joe. Don't foul him, Joe. Brilliant.
That's sound keeping there. Do not foul him.
Ball in the full-back position. Milan.
Win your battle. Well done.
No, ref!
Oh, my God. The Champions League is like a non-contact sport, let me tell you.
Where's the foul there? Martinez just throws himself on the floor and Konate's adjusted to a foul. Liverpool's press was brilliant. They forced the error, and then this ref, he's not good. Just gives a foul for nothing and just relieves all the pressure on Inter. Which Bastoni takes the free kick, goes backwards actually. There's Zielinski again dropping in, back to his goalie. Ooh, Sommer's pass isn't the best, and Isak's got it. Isak turns, shoots, miles wide really. I think Sobbo was on for the pass if he wanted to. Isak did the first part really well, but I don't like that option, Chloe.
No, wasteful. I mean, me silence said it all.
To be fair, I mean, I couldn't see the angle for the Sobbo. Like, Sobbo thinks he should have passed it. Either way, if he is going to shoot, it's got to be better than that. But Sommer, it looked a poor pass from the second he played it.
Yeah.
It turned out to be...
It was like slow motion, though. It was like the defender thought it was just going to reach him, though.
Yeah. Here you go again. Sommer again. This time he kicks it long, which...
Right, let's win the battle.
Van Dijk wins his header.
Seconds. Yes,
Little flick it on. Sobbo, too much.
Too many.
You know what the thing is? I don't think he needed to play that.
He had time.
Sobo tried to flick it onto Ekatike. I think if he'd have just left it, it might have got to Ekatike anyway. And now
Well done, Maka. Well done, Maka. Keep him there.
Right then, here's Barella on the ball.
No.
Goes wide. Martinez has drifted out to the left. Gravenberch and Gomez come over to try and win it, and they do. Although it only, I mean, I don't know how it got to Barella, but it did. Cross it over everyone. Goal kick to Liverpool. Liverpool doubled up very well there on Martinez. It was Gravenberch and Gomez. You'd expect a better cross from Barella of all players. I'll take it though. Goal kick to the Reds. Right then, this time it's Liverpool to play out with Alisson. Nope, he's had enough of that.
Make it stick. Well done.
Ekatike nods it down. Proper centre forward play. Alexander Isak get there. No, he couldn't.
They've done well there. Oh, he's done a crap pass though.
Enrique finds Gravenberch instead of his own man. He tries to find the ball to McAllister, gives it away. Bit sloppy from both teams here.
Okay, well done, Kurt.
Yeah, both teams guilty of giving it away as Jones wins it back.
In the gap. No,
From
okay.
That's it. That's fine. And Liverpool have possession with Robbo.
Ryan, never. Yeah, turn. But you should turn on the ball.
Right then, Virgil van Dijk. And halfway landing.
Kurt, can we get it to Kurt?
Liverpool are just knocking it in angles for a minute. Maybe just trying to draw out as Virgil goes to the big switch. Maybe they were setting that up. Good ball.
I like it.
Straight to Joe Gomez's chest. Someone's going to have to come and help him out. Don't need to pass. Szoboszlai does just that for him. Good skill. Unlucky.
Oh no.
And Inter can clear with a long ball down the line. Danger signs for Liverpool. Sprinting back towards his own goal. It's Konate. Cross at the back post.
I can't believe he's done that. If I was DeMarco, I would be livid.
Yeah,
all he has to do is hold on to that ball and DeMarco's clear through on goal.
Yeah, Mkhitaryan's.
Oh my God, what a horrendous
poor decision and poor cross on Liverpool.
Ball, turn, overlap, Ekatike, please.
Sobo finds Isak left hand side. He's got options. As he cuts inside, he's going to shoot, you think? No, he lays it off.
Wide.
To Jones.
There we go.
To Gomez.
Lift it.
Crosses to no one.
So wasteful, Liverpool.
I don't know what Gomez was asking for. He wasn't happy with someone.
I thought it could have just been a dinked cross back post, but
yeah, it was a good move.
I cannot look at how much DeMarco is through in on goal here.
I don't think Matern ever sees him.
What is he doing?
To be fair, he doesn't see him, does he? He's behind him. He goes to the back post for Tam. Wasn't there. And then on Liverpool's attack, yeah, just Gomez. That's what listen, he's never going to be the greatest round the box.
Oh, what are you doing, Ryan? It's stupid that. That is something that really does my head in. Why are you fouling him there? The boxed in. Just needless, lad.
Right then, Inter going to try and play out again. I'm going to have a go at this goalie if you can. Curtis is going to do just that. Sobo's going to put pressure on Bastoni. Jones.
No, if you dare. Oh, would you please?
Bastoni goes down. Ref says fouls. They do fall over a lot, don't they? Is it a foul?
What are we supposed to do?
It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. He just jumps on the floor.
He's not invisible. He can't move. It's not a foul.
Just jumped on the floor.
Right. Win the seconds.
Ball goes long. Konate wins his header. Good touch by Martinez though. Finds Mkhitaryan to DeMarco. Milan have got some pressure. Or Inter, I should say. Keep calling them Milan by accident. It is Inter Milan. That was just never a foul, was it? He just jumped on the floor. Officials brought it. Right then, Inter have got themselves some possession on the left-hand side with DeMarco. Plays it inside to Martinez. Back to left-hand side to Bastoni.
Barella, no, get
He's
out.
got to go and close him down. Zielinski playing very deep, like I mentioned before. Here's Barella. Bastoni with angle to cross if he wants. Chose not to, which I found surprising. There's plenty of men in the box for Inter as well. They're trying to work something. Everyone's forward for the Italian side now. They've got to squeeze up.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Yeah, they'll dink through to Barella, but he hasn't really gone anywhere yet. Now it's Bastoni. No cross yet. It's still Zielinski. They're being patient, aren't they? They've got a lot. Oh, and the offside flag's gone up in the end.
That's wonderful.
That's absolutely fine for us. I think they had like 4 opportunities there to cross that and just never chose to do it.
He's offside.
It's tight, but he probably was off. He seemed very reluctant to cross that in.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of men forward. We'll take it.
Let's try and hit a red shirt, please.
Free kick to Liverpool and Alisson's going to go and take. Dinks up the line, looking for Gomez. He flicks
Well done,
it on.
Joey.
Can Isak get it? He
I
does.
like that turn.
To be fair,
He's just crowded
he had
them.
3 men on him
The
there, didn't he?
turn was really good,
Yeah,
but...
just hustled out of it.
1-1. Over.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Van Dijk
That's
clear.
good. Turn on that.
Oh, Robbo tries to go for the little back heel to Ekatike. Didn't quite get there. It was a good idea, I thought. Just didn't quite get there. Inter can try and play. Don't foul him, because he'll just jump on the floor.
Well
Gomez
done,
wins it
Liverpool.
back. Brilliant by Gomez. Finds Sobo. Just slows it down a bit. And
What the? Get him off. Get him off.
McAllister.
Body invert.
I don't know what he was trying there, McAllister. That was like someone was injured and he was kicking it out. Or like he wants to
I
find
can't
touch.
explain what he's trying to do there.
I don't know what Alexis was
It
trying
was
to do.
like he was bored and just
It was like someone was
couldn't be
injured.
bothered.
And he just kicks it behind for a goal kick.
Do you know when someone's fuming and they just boot the ball? That's what that was.
I'm not sure exactly what Alexis McAllister was trying to do there, but whatever it was rubbish, and it's a goal kick for Inter Milan. I don't
know what he's doing.
I couldn't even tell you. He just blammed it out of play behind the goal for no. I don't know.
Inside.
That's a good header from Gomez, really, because he could have just put that down the line, but he nods it inside to Sobo, and Liverpool can get possession now with Virgil.
Release the ball.
Curtis Jones finds Ryan Gravenberch.
Ebu.
I just don't think they want to give it to Ebu if they can help it. He's like always the last option. He's like, anyone else want? No, okay, give it to Canate.
Joey's there. Never mind.
Yeah, he just isn't that good on the ball, is he? See? Anyway, here it is. Gomez down his line, wins a throw in. And a slot gets in the way of. I don't think Liverpool need Alexander Isak taking throw ins. So Joe Gomez is going to do it and go back to his defender. Oh, geez. Jen says Isak is like Nunes, only dearer and without effort. I don't think they are similar at all.
No, I'm not going to lie. I'm not connecting the dots there.
They're both centre forwards, that's about it.
It's good football. 10. 10.
It is Alexander Isak. Does do that turn like Chloe wants him. Yeah, he's forced backwards, which wasn't the worst idea, actually. There wasn't a lot of him. And Liverpool have it in midfield with Jones, or he's had to go and chase it. Now Szoboszlai.
Who's helping him? Like, there's not a lot of width, which, you know.
There won't be with the diamond.
is-
That's the problem with the diamond. There's no, there'll never be real width.
Keep it in there.
And the ball's back with Alisson midway inside his own half. Just waiting for someone. He's telling Gravenberch to go away. Just give it to him. Thank you.
We can't get Maka in the game at all, can we, really?
This time Alisson go along looking for TK.
Focus on the ball rather than the man would be my suggestion there. We're miles out of here. Thank God.
Yeah,
Liverpool
Inter Milan didn't make the most of that one. Liverpool got caught out there, and Barella tried to find Lautaro Martinez, but over
Carry it! Just carry it a couple of yards, get us up the pitch.
Here is Szoboszlai looking to do just that. Goes across to Jones. He's got 2 men to his left, finds one of them.
I just don't want you
TK's
there.
drift out over there. That's with the width, that's your width, isn't it? That you're asking for. It's hard with no wingers.
Wide. Help him.
Gomez. McAllister, back to Gomez.
Well
Liverpool
done.
looking for angles as Ekatike drops in and tries to play. It's gone a bit static though, hasn't it?
Yeah, you've got to play it quick.
They get lots of men back.
10.
That's a good ball.
Well done, Ryan.
Well
done, Ryan.
It's Gomez again.
No, go back.
Yes, there's not much on there.
Okay, Liverpool.
The Reds happy to just knock it about and keep possession if they can. Back at the goal, you know. It's tough to break them down.
You just got to be a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Like, can we get the... No, you're going to have to go long.
Yeah, Alisson will do that, looking
That's
in
a good
behind.
ball if it goes...
Kanji wins his header.
Right, there we go.
Szoboszlai is
Hello,
fouled.
yellow card.
That should be a yellow, yeah it is. Is that Barella?
I think so. No,
Mkhitaryan booked. He just threw Sobo to the floor, really. I think he knew he was beaten. Like a rugby tackle, that wasn't it? Hip drop tackle. They're banned in the NFL.
We got given that one, to be fair.
Yellow card. to Mkhitaryan. And Liverpool take the quick free kick, not going long. Oh, thought TK had hit that pass, but we're fine.
Right. Oh. You feel like if Liverpool want to get a goal, they've got to take a little bit more risk.
I think, I just think they're nervous because they know how easy you can see they are scared of the transition. That's the problem. When you've been shipping goals in, sometimes you can be a little bit, oh, what do we do?
Yeah.
You got a lot of men up there, but Milan, I keep saying Milan, sorry, Inter have got a lot of men back. So it's a bit of a stalemate.
That's a great ball.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
pass. And it's a good run by...
Robbo was the ball!
No, Gravenberch down his line, looking for Alexander Isak. Back heel, cross goal. Oh, it was nearly an own goal.
Lucky. Well done. Who's at the ball?
It was a great cross in the end,
It was a great turn by Gravenberch, but who did the ball to him? Because it was a risky pass, but that's what Liverpool need to do.
It was Virgil. Robbo's cross was class. Oh, you'll tell you what, it's good defending by Bastoni, because if he doesn't get it, I know he scores an own goal, but McAllister's got a tap in if he doesn't. I don't know how he got that over there, fair play. Oh, Joe Gomez, long throw, hello.
Let's win the first.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Ball.
Right then. Long throw in by Joe Gomez. It's a long throw as well, right into the box.
Jesus Christ.
Inter Milan headed it up. Hasn't really gone anywhere though. Now they can clear.
What are we doing? What have we done?
They need to be careful of the counter.
Well done,
Canate's won it back. Brilliant.
I'm surprised.
Salam wants a foul been given. Jones.
Quicker, lad. You've got to be quicker.
I just didn't know there was anyone behind him, I think.
Well,
oh, you spawny. I don't know how Thuram's have kept hold of that.
And now we're in trouble. They've got an overlap on the left-hand side.
Yeah, a bit of a lucky bounce has found Inter's way. And Barella running forward.
Oh, it's a great ball.
Martinez shoots, good block by Virgil. It falls back to Barella. Danger not gone yet.
Edge.
Enrique, ball into the box again. Don't let it bounce. Gomez, that's fine. Nods it behind corner. I don't think he had...
I thought someone could have just gave him a shout.
There was a man behind him. No, Di Marco was behind him.
I thought he was just going to chest it or head it to the goalkeeper.
Good defender by Virgil to block the shot.
It's a great ball by Barella. Oh.
Interplay it short. Di Marco's now going to cross.
No.
Good header by Van Dijk again. Oh no, goal kick given. Surprised at that. I thought that was a corner.
That's what you get for diving earlier on.
They're saying that, yeah, they wanted the corner. I thought it was a corner. Let's have a look. I thought Virgil did well. Yeah,
he does.
That's one of the worst. Honestly, one of the worst decisions you'll ever see.
He's not even close to them. Absolutely nowhere.
Virgil van Dijk just nods it behind. We'll take it, but that just shows the officiating in this game, because that was the worst I've ever seen. That wasn't even close. It was like the lad was nowhere near it. Virgil just defensive header behind. We'll have the goal kick though. They probably owed us a couple anyway after some of the dodgy ones.
That is their ball.
It doesn't work that well for Liverpool anyway, because it's a throw into Inter.
God.
DeMarco. Gomez win.
No.
Oh, Spawny. And Curtis Jones in the right place to clear. And plays a poor ball in the end. It's hard to find McAllister.
Yeah.
Coming back. Cross comes into the box. Hello.
Well done. No. My God, too tight. What are you doing?
Liverpool just need to clear this ball. They're trying to play. Oh, they've got a free kick. They'll take it. I think sometimes we're so eager to play out that we forget to just kick the ball away sometimes. Like, that was a poor choice of pass. And I don't think
that's never a foul, by the way.
Even that might have been a bit lucky for Liverpool on McAllister, but we'll take it. Gravenberch should just clear his lines. Then he's had to play a cute little pass. Don't think that's the time and place to do just that. But we'll take the free kick. After moaning about the officials for a while, 2 have gone in Liverpool's favour in the last couple of minutes. And the ball is back with Alisson to Virgil.
Okay.
To Robertson. Help him. They might have to go long. It does.
You've got to make it stick, boys.
I mean, it was too long for anyone, really.
Yeah. And we've got stuck under it. Oh, no. Oh, right, that's great
football. Knocks it off. Someone needs to go. Martinez. Oh, he's left it.
Did he think someone else was behind him?
I just think, yeah, it was a strange decision by Martinez. He lost the
ball.
Good ball.
Go on, Siro. Help him. Unlucky. Okay.
I'm surprised. But if Martinez just takes down the control, he's in. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he angry at himself or Bastoni's pass, but was it I don't see who played the pass, but yeah, it was interesting because he kind of swung his arm, Martinez, like he wasn't happy, but I thought it was a good ball. Right then, Szoboszlai halfway down, right hand side. It's very slow.
I like it.
Can Liverpool up the tempo?
Take it with you. Oh, Okay, there
Robbo
we go.
down his line to Ekatike, who's drifted out to the left.
Help him.
Needs a pass. Now he's going to cut inside. He's going to have a shot from distance. Power. Sommer holds it well. You're open for a goalie mistake there, really, or a spill, aren't you? You know what I mean? It's going to be difficult. He strikes clean enough, though, Chloe. Well, comfortable with the goalie.
Yeah.
You're hoping he spills that and Isaac's mopping it up, really, aren't you?
Whatever you do, just don't touch him, because
Right then,
apparently that'll be a foul.
Sommer just kicks it long. Should be a Liverpool ball. Gomez does well.
Well done, lad.
Done really well there, actually.
Yeah. Keeper, if needed. There you go. Quicker. Right back, quick. Right back, quick.
They're clearly trying to play for the middle, aren't they? They don't want to go wide.
Well done.
Robertson's going to do
In
the other
behind.
side.
Oh, the ball was
The ball was on there for Isaac.
The ball was
Yeah.
so on.
Isaac's got it now, though.
But he's got about 15 lads in front of him and there's only at 11 aside.
Robertson
Just
drifting.
play that ball earlier. Right,
Sobbo's
go
like,
on
it's
then.
it, it's a Sobbo.
Go on then.
Sobbo does hit it, but it's well blocked.
The first touch wasn't
Yeah,
great.
if he sets that, he's got a chance, but by the time he hits it, Bastoni's on his toes. He's the one you want to set that up to, isn't he?
Is this another long throw, do you reckon, or...
No. Yeah.
Maybe.
Arne Slot's telling the centre half to get up. No.
He said wait, lad.
The manager wants a long throw into the box.
Well,
If you can't get behind, compete him doing them. He's sending the centre halves up.
it's got to be some throw, that, though. I'd like someone to come towards the ball, just sad.
Right then, Joe Gomez. Let's see what have you got in your cannon arm. It's a good throw.
Jesus
right
Christ.
into the mixer. Inter Milan get the first contact again, no.
Do you know what, though? It's a really good throw. I
Yeah.
feel like Liverpool... Oh, he's a foul it.
No, he's going to... Oh,
Yeah,
no, he
but
hasn't. That's fine. If you're going to foul him there. No,
It's a good
Milan have
ball.
got out, and it's a Meg as well.
Macca.
Zielinski, Megs, McAllister, and Milan right-hand side.
Oh,
And
Christ.
Liverpool are going to need to get some men back. Here's Enrique, crosses to
bad ball.
Szoboszlai.
Boys, I'd like Macca off, but the problem is,
Thuram from distance, easily wide.
I think I think Alexander Isak might be the sub. I'd like to see Florian Wirtz on this football pitch.
Close down, Macha lad. Knocking off with the super chat says, sorry I'm late, I had a darts match. 1-3-0. Well, congratulations.
Any 180 is in there. Oh,
You haven't missed too much, really.
Oh,
Anyway.
give me a break.
Milan have been awarded the throw in. He's taking it quickly. Here's Mkhitaryan. Here's Barella back to goal. Goes wide to Enrique. Can have a little run into the box though. Thinks it in. Canate. Oh
Why
no!
can't we just talk to each other? Chest it to the goalkeeper.
He did say I didn't hear a shout. That's what he was. Someone needs to tell him. And it's a corner kick to Inter. Bit of a kneel, this one really. I think he just needed a bit of communication.
Yeah.
Canate did this, didn't he? Like someone's got to tell him. He just nodded it behind, and DeMarco. They took a few short. It looks like they're going to whip this one in. Ref's not happy with what's going on in the box though. Gomez and McAllister are the blockers really. As is Alexis. Right then, left-footed outswinger from DeMarco goes very deep. And it's a headed away, only
But
as far as Barella goes for goal. Miles wide. Not even close, that one.
That was very Italian. His reaction there.
Be careful there on the... I mean, he's better than that, really. But
Yeah.
frankly, he
I
wasn't.
think he was trying to do it with the outside of his foot, but he's
Went for
just
an
not.
Went for an absolute special, didn't he?
He's just not connected correctly.
That's the thing with that header from Gravenberch. In theory, it's a good
Yeah.
clearance, but if there's no one on the edge,
No one's out for
yeah,
us, so
then it's difficult. Liverpool's goal kick, Virgil, is going to take this one long.
we're struggling to play out from the back, aren't we? Okay.
Ekatike
Keeper. That's just pointless, that, Hugo.
Ekatike goes for the big flick over the top. Doesn't get there, but
Well
Liverpool
done, well
Jones
done.
again. Battling from Inter.
Well
Gravenberch does
done,
really well.
Ryan.
Play on. We got the ball. Asking for a foul for. We've got the ball.
10, man.
McAllister
done.
holds his man off really well. Give him a chance, boys. Yeah, it was a foul in the end. You can't just grab hold of a shirt like that. There is going to be a change going to the bench.
Don't think... Is it Famos?
Don't know. I just saw the ref do the subs. It is us. Bradley and Wirtz.
I like it. Joe Gomez,
Yeah,
who?
Gomez.
Who was the first one? Akatike? No. Alexander Isak. Who
There's Gomez going off, yeah.
you're sure Joe surely has to come off.
What's going on here?
Alexander Isak. I just wanted to see them all together. To be fair, yeah, I get it.
Isak and Gomez then going off, Vert and Bradley on. Whether that's a change of shape or Liverpool are going to stick with the two and just put Vert up front, we'll find out. With Florian Vert and Conor Bradley on.
Many midfielders on this pitch.
There's a lot. Right then, 67 minutes gone at San Siro, still 0-0.
So Florian Vert.
It looks like he's going to play up front. No, he's gone to the left, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Don't know, we'll find out.
Well
There he is.
done, love that.
Good
That's
turn.
brilliant
Fans.
from you.
Robbo battling.
Well done, Florian.
Well again, first good. Gravenberch goes to the ambitious ball to Bradley. Good
Well
control
done.
by Conor Bradley. And a ball to the box. Shot, that goal is blocked. Good block as well. Forced to the edge to Gravenberch. And he was just leaning back. Just couldn't quite get it under control. He wanted to shoot the
Brilliant
first
ball.
time. It was a good Liverpool move though, Chloe.
Yeah, it was. Florian Vert, first couple of touches is absolutely sublime. The switch by Gravenberch is good. The touch by Bradley is brilliant. And the ball by Bradley is brilliant. Unfortunately, it's a shot on target, but it is blocked. But yeah, better already.
Really
I
good.
really want to see Florian Vert and more of him. I think Ryan Gravenberch's touch isn't great. He could probably pass to Sobo, but once he took that touch, he kind of had to shoot. Well, we won the ball back again. Go on then, boys.
McAllister drives to the edge of the box.
It's a
Tackle
good
from
tackle.
behind, but I think he got
It's
the
a
ball.
great tackle.
I think Sam got the... No, it's from behind.
Oh
No.
my God, it's a great tackle, by the way.
I still think you're allowed to tackle from behind, though, Chloe. I think that's the problem.
I think that's a great tackle.
Anyway, Inter Milan aren't happy with it. McAllister's down still, by the way. He hit the shoulder, I think.
I
Let's
think it
see.
was a great tackle. It's a great tackle. It's an absolute brilliant tackle.
Yeah, I feel... He definitely gets the ball.
He gets the ball.
Is it just the angle that the ref doesn't like? I don't know. I don't think it's a foul.
It's a brilliant tackle.
Yeah, he'll take it though. Yeah, he'll take the free kick. Probably fortuitous to get it. Does Sobo fancy a shot from here? It's Arsenal-esque range. More right though.
The other one was left hand side.
It might be too narrow to cross.
Yeah, I think he needs to pass it out wide to cross the ball, but we'll see.
I think I'm taking the shot here. Yeah, I'm taking the shot.
I'm not sure he
He's gonna
is. I think he's thinking this.
Yeah, look, the angle of the run
But the angle is very awkward. Like he looks too straight as the.
He's just thinking into the back post, looking for Virgil. It's a bit of a melee. Inter Milan clear.
Go on,
Virgil
Florian.
can pick it up, and there's a lot of men in the box if Liverpool just want to throw it back in.
No, we don't.
But I said it goes to Curtis. To Sabaz, now he can fire it if he
Players.
wants, and he does. Good pass.
That's a great ball. You can let it go. What are you doing, Robbo?
Yeah, anyway, Robbo's got it back. He can cross it deep, too
Proper.
deep though.
Oh my
Conor
God,
Bradley-
what has he done there?
Conor Bradley will retrieve it. It wasn't the best bit of defending by DeMarco. Here's Sabaz, thinks
No,
it in again.
never.
Too straight. Bastoni can clear, but again, not a great clearance. It's just gone straight up in the air.
Watch that be a foul.
Yeah, it was, to be fair. Get up. A couple of strange decisions by the local Liverpool players there.
By the way, that happened earlier, right? Yeah, and it was a foul to them,
Yeah.
even though Joe Gomez was in
That
Mkhitaryan's
did happen.
position.
But then there's Sommer on the ball, plays it.
Right, well, we're pressing them. They've got. You don't let them pass you. Oh,
Zielinski's done
Or-
well, though.
or do.
Kanate's done well, although Milan have still got
Oh,
it.
God,
That's a good move by
brilliant
Inter.
football.
Conor Bradley's got some defending to do. Cross comes in. Alisson
Their
should come and get it.
choices
Easy.
here are just mind-boggling.
I was just, I don't know. All I can think of is that
Oh, we've gone long here, long time.
DeMarco's cross went
No,
straight to
someone's
the
got to
goal.
come short.
And here is Gravenberch to Jones. 19 minutes or so left at San Siro for Liverpool against Inter.
What formation are we playing? Florian Wirtz is just
I think it's
going wherever
4-2.
he
I think it's
wants.
4-2-3-1.
Okay.
Sobo and Gravo deep, and then Liverpool got loads of attackers basically.
Protect that. Well done, lad. It's a foul. He's done brilliantly.
We'll play on. Ekatike was
Bradley?
foul, but we
Oh,
got the
never
ball.
mind.
So the ref said,
Ryan.
nice.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's not a foul. He's
Play
won
on.
the ball.
Liverpool.
Like, he's just followed
Curtis
through.
Jones follow
He
through
might
after
be
follow.
injured.
That's fine. We'll play on. Liverpool got it back.
Keeper, quickly.
That all came from one too many quick touches.
Yeah, the ball should have went to...
Hang on. Why are we stopping now?
Because we're both injured.
Oh, both players got a team man down.
Somehow we've came worse off here.
Jones and Mkhitaryan are down. Let's see.
He's won the ball.
Is that a foul, is it?
Oh, give me an absolute break.
He stands on his leg first and then
It's not a foul.
just play on. Curtis got a scrape on the knee though. Who's getting booked?
Oh my!
He-
He didn't even give the foul.
Who's he booking?
It's absolutely incredible, this, you know.
So he didn't give the... Did he play an advantage? Curtis, like, he fouled me.
Oh my God. Is he
Calm
gonna...
down, Curtis. He got himself booked. Oh, a bit of a scrap going off now in the middle. Jones got caught on the knee before he got fouled. Yeah. Bit of a melee.
Use your head.
And Arne's not telling everyone to calm down.
I'm sorry, what are they all asking for?
Don't know.
Like a second yellow because he's... I don't think it's a foul and I don't think it's a yellow card.
This ref's garbage. Curtis got booked, and I think he might have got foul first.
I genuinely, he's got a right to, like, argue here. It's horrendous decisions.
Anyway, we want to play back on with the pull the ball to back with Ryan Gravenberch. Jones just look, he got whacked on the knee. There was a follow through after he'd won the ball, but I don't think it was a foul. Well, the ref didn't give it, and then he got a yellow. I don't know what that was about. Curtis is still limping as well. Liverpool need to keep an eye on that. They haven't really got any more midfielders on the bench. It's Trey, or you can try and do something, mess around with the formation.
You got to be stronger, Ekatike. You have to be stronger, lad.
Anyway, here is Mkhitaryan.
Well done,
excellent by
Ryan.
Gravenberch, and then he's fouled.
Ah, yeah.
No, not given.
You went to give it.
That was mad. He
Well
went to blow his
done.
whistle there, didn't he?
He
And then
went
he
to
changed
give
his
that.
mind. This ref hasn't got a Scooby-Doo. He definitely went to blow his whistle, didn't he? And then,
Yeah.
and then declined to do
He
it.
was literally bringing his arm up to point a foul in that direction.
And yeah, well, he's lost
Just
control.
decided
He's lost
no.
control of this.
No one's close enough here. Help him.
Let's go and have the ball. Sobo's played a... What is that? Sobo's played a switch right across. Kanate's had to just... What? Oh, I don't know what that was for Liverpool.
I'm sorry.
That was bizarre, that. Anyway, Inter with the throw in. Strange decision by Tom Szoboszlai. And Inter, to be fair, they've gone backwards, so no harm done in the end. He went for a... I don't know what he was trying, to be honest. Ended up clearing it from one side of the pitch to the other.
Oh, that's far too easy, Liverpool.
Right, Zielinski from deep. Out wide to Bastoni.
Watch the runners.
Barella looking for a pass. Stalemate at the moment, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
But there's
This,
danger signs for both teams.
that's out.
Although DiMarco's having a bit of a stinker at times as well on the ball. Gives it away. Throw into the Reds. 15 minutes or so to go. Intriguing away European tie, you'd say.
Do you reckon that's the only two subs that are going to happen?
Probably. There's not much between these two teams at all.
Well
Liverpool
done,
won it
Florey.
back.
Send
Play
him! Send him!
Ekatike might be in. Oh,
It's unlucky,
Sommer.
It's unlucky, it's unlucky.
Just a bit too much on the
Yeah.
ball, and the goalie was able to come and collect it. Ekatike was in. Who played the pass? Was it Alexis?
Florian.
Overt. Just maybe a touch heavy. And the goalie was coming because Ekatike was one-on-one. Sommer, to be fair, good position. Wasn't a million miles away there. Let's see a replay of that if you could. But for now, Liverpool got a throw in on the halfway line. That Conor Bradley will take.
Maka.
Oh, it's a poor throw in by Conor
What the bloody
Bradley.
hell are we doing? Somehow that's... It fell for us, and yet yous two couldn't win the ball. That's a good ball.
Anyway, here's Bastoni, left back position, goes long.
I love that,
Foul
you
given
know.
against them, and Liverpool can take a quick free kick.
Hurry up. Can I see the game? Oh,
Anyway, here's
wide.
Graham.
What? Dumb.
Right, here's Wirtz. Out wide to Szoboszlai. He's got Bradley outside at some point if he wants to use him.
I'd use him.
He doesn't though. He wants a big switch instead to Andy Robbo.
Right. Starting to wonder why.
Yeah, he should have played in Bradley and went from there, but didn't.
It's madness, Liverpool, to be honest. Somehow, we've been in a really good position and we're back with Virgil van Dijk. Wide. Florian Wirtz was asking for the ball.
Gravenberch tried to slide it through, it cut out. Into play it forwards. Van Dijk should cut out. He's Webster. He could have just.
Doesn't need to
Yeah,
do
I don't
that.
think he needed to do that.
Just a bit of panic there.
Although same from Inter, who just kicked it high into the sky. Mkhitaryan.
Oh, go on, give it a foul. I know you
No,
want to. He went to again, by the way.
Inter have it back, right back position with Enrique. Sobo's going to get the press on Bastoni. Plays down the line. Can the Reds come and win it?
Don't. He'll just fall to the... Oh my good God.
How's that a foul?
I just don't get it.
How's that a foul? Anyway, given strange officiated game this for both teams, there's some stinker decisions. Here's the Marco. He's not done well again, lost it again, but throw in at the ball, go straight to one on the slot. Bit of an inquest in the Inter team there. Bastoni and DeMarco not happy with each other. As the throw-in's taken. So, yeah, Arne Slot telling his team to try and get up and press if they can. For now though, Inter have it with Bastoni again. He will go long and he can't play that ball. Martinez versus Kanate. Kanate wins the
Second
first
ball, Liverpool.
Oh, Gravenberch maybe. It's a bit bouncing around and DeMarco can come away with
Yeah,
it.
Kanate, I don't want you there, love.
Get up.
If that gets given.
No, play on.
Florian, ball,
Yeah.
turn.
Right then, Wirtz, centre circle. Plays it left-hand side to Ekatike.
Okay, let's take him on.
Forced
Never
away from
mind.
he's got 4 men on him. Little
That's
thing.
delightful.
Yeah, done right there. Finds Wirtz again.
Come on, quicker, quicker.
Robertson.
Back to him.
Szoboszlai. He's got Bradley to his right. Bradley with 4 men in the box if he can pick one of them out. No. Nope.
Give and go there.
Going to drive to the edge instead.
Okay.
Get to the byline, pulls it across.
Still
DeMarco
there.
blocks. Back again. DeMarco blocks again. Give him
Someone
a pass,
help
boys. Needs help now. DeMarco did well twice there. Bradley still got it.
Yeah.
Go for another drive. Ekatike.
Oh,
Bradley!
ball.
Good save by Sommer at the near post. It was a big chance for Conor Bradley.
He was never scoring.
The angle was tight.
Too tight.
Yeah.
Get on that. Yes, Florian!
Wirtz wins it back.
Pass it.
McAllister. Okay. Bradley again, very influential in this move. Sobo
yeah,
left to Robbo.
Not a crap ball.
I wonder if Bradley could have went across the goalie. That's the only thing. I'd have to see the replay.
Yeah.
It's a very narrow angle to go near post.
Wide. Oh, it's
Wirtz.
delightful.
Liverpool playing some good stuff here. Oh. Wirtz and McAllister just not on the same page for the reverse.
Well done.
Sobo wins it back though.
Come
Good
on,
for Liverpool this. Good little
Inside,
spell.
Ryan.
Good little spell for Liverpool this.
Yeah.
Kanate's fouled, surely. 2 fouls.
Give either 2 there, love.
Do we have the second one? I'd like to see a replay of that Bradley chance. Here we go. Cloak, talk us through it.
Bradley, he gets a bit lucky, but Ekatike with a lovely ball. I think by the time he goes to shoot, I think Akanji's got a cross. He maybe can't go across goal.
You're right.
So he has to go near post, but it was very unlikely that he was going to score unless he went quite high.
Or low. Really low through the legs. It was a good save by Sommer. You're right. I was on that angle. It
He
looks
just
like.
waited a little bit too long to get his shot off. He might have been stumbling.
Looks like Akanji would have had the other one blocked. This is
too straight again. Could we get someone out wide?
Right then, set piece for Liverpool. Sobo, it's going to be difficult to do anything here.
I just don't get why we don't have anyone out wide.
It's like a little.
Kate, just keep going that way. Make them think.
Szoboszlai play a short of it. He's going to shoot from distance and drags it wide, really. Team.
Honestly,
I didn't mind the idea.
It's very quite boring.
I didn't mind the idea because it was too straight to get the cross, but yeah.
But I thought Florian Wirtz was then going to pass it to Curtis Jones, who I was hoping would make a move, but
triple change
Jesus
for Inter.
Christ.
That 5. That's the last of their subs.
Who are they taking off? Because I'm going to know the people who they're taking.
Mkhitaryan's one of them.
DeMarco and Thuram.
Got a chat here from the wrong game says. I think like Chloe should be on the pitch next to Slot shouting these orders. I think you'd be.
I'm pitch side quite a lot, just not that pitch side. Yeah. But it's easier to like.
So we went off then. Sorry, DiMarco went off. Mkhitaryan went off.
Thuram.
And Thuram goes off. Okay.
I don't know who the hell has came on.
I was going to say. Sukic was definitely one of them. I saw him. I think Bonnie come on as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Right wing.
Right. Here's Akanji. Going long.
Yes,
good header.
Keep it in.
Sobo does that.
Maka, like I feel like Maka should be. Maka should just be coming as soon as Sobo gets that ball. He's not busting a gut to make an angle for him to get out of it. It's still in.
Milan just kicked it straight into the sky.
Maka, you're really bored me there. Challenge.
It was Augusto was the fair player I missed coming on.
Who's playing where?
Fuck knows. They've made all their changes anyway. They've used 5. Liverpool only used 2. I don't think there's many more coming.
There's someone playing left. Oh, we've got lucky.
Virgil van Dijk has it.
Atalanta have eaten Chelsea. Nice. Good God. Ball, turn.
Right. Does turn.
Well done. Sobo.
Doesn't want to go inside. He wants to. There you go.
There we go, finally.
Here is Szoboszlai. Bradley with in the box.
Oh, I thought the ball was...
Bradley's went back though. Conor Bradley inside. Ekatike, little dink around the corner. It's very fancy. No. Someone just fell on the floor. Vert went down like he'd been shot. I don't think he'd ever get nothing there. And Inter Milan just kicked it as far as they can down the pitch. Martinez going to chase that and try and keep it in.
Well done.
Wants a foul. Has he been given that? Canate push him? It's stupid if he did. Let's see. He does push him, you know, Chloe. What's he doing? Why are you doing that? He's going to go out of play. No need to do it for Canate. Vert wants a foul for this. Let's see. He is getting dragged, but...
Not enough, though.
He does get dragged.
If he went down like a second early...
Oh, they're checking this.
I don't think he holds on to us long enough.
There was a grab on Vert's shirt. I mean, it's he goes down theatrically. It's like... I'll have it if you can have it.
If he went down like half a second earlier.
I'll take it if you can get it.
Who's on penalty duty?
Don't know.
Maka, Sobo.
Let's see. So ball's dinked in. Vert, I mean, he is dragging his shirt. The fall's theatrical.
The fall is
Bastoni does have a big handful of his shirt, though. In Europe, I wouldn't be surprised if you get this. They're having a proper look at this.
To be honest, nothing's been going our way yet, so...
You'll take it if you can get it. They're having a real good look at this.
Just go and send them to the
I thought it was a theatrical fall, but he does that. He's going to the screen. Liverpool might get a penalty for this.
I don't think he holds on to him long enough, but also
you can't just grab your shirt like that.
If he's not holding on to him, he might get to that ball. So
it's a clear grab of the shirt. Yeah. He grabs him by the number, basically. I mean, look, the ref's getting a clear image of that.
Well, yeah.
I'll take it for that. Don't show him the replay. Just show him that.
Just stop it there. Keep stopping it.
I think...
It's incredible, this.
You know what? I think we're going to get this.
Do you?
I think we're going to get this.
I'd have liked him not to show us the fall.
Because
if you just stop
watch Virtus' left leg, it makes him...
Are
we getting this?
Oh, he's asked for the ball. Oh, what? Sorry, what?
Is he going to give a penalty?
I've not seen
the ref's come back on the pitch. He's got the two captains together. What's he saying to the captains? Yeah, we're getting a penalty.
Come on! He's getting booked as well. It's incredible, this. What scenes. Someone put the ball in the back of the net for the love of God.
Listen.
Look. Slightly fortunate.
He does grab the shirt. Is it enough to make...
I'm not sure it's long enough. Can I see it? Maybe this angle might help me.
So Ekatike thinks he does grab hold of the shirt here, Chloe, and Virts takes a step back with his left and then just he throws himself on the ground. It's controversial, but
I'm not going to speak.
All I'd say if I was my defender is why are you grabbing his shirt? You know what I mean? And Liverpool in the 87th minute are going to have a penalty kick.
It's silly. You've gave
Sobo.
You've gave the referee a decision to make, is what I'd say.
And this,
however,
it's soft, but you'll take it.
it's soft.
But you'll take it. Listen, in Turkey, we got given a stinker penalty against us. So sometimes you might need one to go for your way. Anyway, we have obviously no Salah. Penalty duties fall to Dominic Szoboszlai. Come on, Dom.
I don't like it at all.
Sobo versus Sommer. Sobo scores! And for the second year running, Dom Szoboszlai scores at the San Siro. This time, it's against Inter Milan, not against AC Milan. And Liverpool lead 1-0. Chloe Bloxham, how do you feel about that one?
Oh, relieved. I really do. I think it's been a big shift by Liverpool so far. The second half has been a little bit of a drag to watch. A slightly fortunate penalty, but honestly, I mean, you're giving the referee a decision to make, and who can really trust referees right now? And yeah, Don, what a penalty! The power there. Sommer's not getting near that. And yeah, I feel like it's been a good performance so far from Liverpool. They need to see it out though, because you can imagine that Inter Milan are now gonna, ramp it up a little bit. Let's try and stay as solid as we can. But yeah, you needed. The game was very stalemate. You needed something like that.
Listen, the disallowed goal was a little bit controversial. Liverpool had a controversial one go against them against Galatasaray a while ago. They get one in their favour there. I'd be fuming if that was against us.
Yeah,
but listen, all I say to Bastoni is don't grab his shirt.
Yeah.
But now Liverpool have got, a minute and a half of normal time left to see this out. Whether the manager's going to go to his bench. He's got a lot of attacking players on. I don't know. He hasn't got no defenders. I mean, he could get Kerkez on if he wanted to, I suppose, and do something there. But for now, Liverpool are going to drop into a more deeper shape, I would guess, for the final few minutes. Just 1 minute of normal time. There will be some stoppage time, of course. There's been plenty of subs. And obviously a VAR check for that. So we'll wait and see how long the refs add on as we approach this last minute. Here's Martinez, halfway line. Back to Zielinski. Very deep.
Maybe shouldn't have screamed that much because my throat is now sore.
So, yeah, that's fine.
Don't let him turn.
Corella dinks it down the line. Here is Zielinski.
Overlap.
No fouls, boys. He'll want to give you one back. They will be desperate to equal it up if they can. But for now, edge of the box, Sobo wins it. Yes, does well, finds
Protect that ball. Protect that ball.
Yeah, Szoboszlai does just that. Good from Sobo. Nice from Liverpool.
Florian!
No.
Never mind.
I'm not going to shout again, says Chloe, before screaming Florian Wirtz's name at the top of her voice. I think they took your first advice. They weren't looking for the counter there, Chloe. They were looking to protect the ball.
Robbo's the ball. Brilliant.
Good from Liverpool this. Here's Gravenberch. Here is Florian Wirtz. Gets it eventually. Robbo's on the overlap, but Wirtz isn't going to use him. Instead, he's going to play it to Ekatike. That touch is a bit mad. We are into what? I haven't put the board not gone up yet. I don't know.
Oh, go on.
Here's Ekatike in the box. Ekatike still going. Shoots blocked. Battle of Kanate does well. I mean, the clock's come on, but it hasn't told us how many times added on you. I don't know.
Anyone?
What's that say? 6 minutes added on.
Where have you seen that?
The fella's put a big board up with number 6 on it.
Oh, did not look there.
Ball into the box, back post. Oh!
What are you? Oh, okay.
Goal kick into Sommer and his defender. Feel like they were going to get in each other's way there. Almost a bit of a calamity. I think it was Augusto, but no harm done for Inter. Goal kick. Yeah, we're into 6 minutes of added time. Then we've played 40 seconds of them already. Liverpool just 6 minutes away from a much needed win for a whole host of different reasons. Right then, Inter are going to throw.
I don't like Canate there.
Inter are going to throw everything at this now. Can Liverpool show a little bit of something and keep hold of this one?
Keep working, boys.
For now, it's a Kanji.
Barella.
Someone's got to go and stop that. Yeah, there you go. Jones saw the danger. Left hand side position then.
If he takes a better touch there, he can probably overlap.
It's Bonnie.
Well done,
Liverpool win it back. Don't just hoof it down.
What the?
He's injured. McAllister's gone down with cramp. That's why he's kicked it out. He's kicked it straight out of play.
Hamstring?
Hamstring or cramp. No, it's cramp.
Okay. They're not going to give us that ball back.
No. I think he was about to run with that and then realised he couldn't move. So Alexis is down. Well, what's the bench look like here, options-wise then? Trey would be a big call. Kerkez maybe, and just get another senior pro on. If McAllister can't continue. Like, the midfield option on the bench is Trey. Hopefully it's okay for McAllister just to carry on.
We're not getting this ball back, and that is my biggest problem. Could you not have maybe tried to keep it a little bit?
I think his cramp, his leg nearly fell off. To be fair to him, he could hardly move. So more at the time will be added on of now after this, you would guess. Seen about 100 replays. Dom's pen, by the way.
I like it though.
It's a good pen. I didn't think he would get that much power with that little of a run up, but there we go. Right, we're back underway.
Well,
McAllister's on. He's not moving amazingly well though.
No.
Yeah, he needs to come off, Chloe. We're playing with 10 men here almost. Look at him. He can't run. He's jogging, but he can't get close to anyone. I wonder what the manager's going to do. We'll find out in a moment. As Akanji puts it into the box.
Ball.
Oh, it forced to Martinez. Chance at goal. Why? Drags a corner though. Oh, Alisson let that roll out. He thought it was going to be a goal kick. They've give a corner. Alisson would have picked that up if he thought they had a touch on it, but again, I don't know. I couldn't see either way really. Liverpool were convinced, but anyway, corner to defend. In it comes. Alisson claims. No, don't do that.
He's going to oof that.
Yeah, he's going to look for the Mo Salah special.
Hello, what a ball! Robbo, you've killed me.
Robbo's touch lets him down. Alisson went for the big special, launched down the pitch.
Anyone see him, McAllister?
I think I'll just hang on with him. Looks like they are.
Yeah, they are. Oh, God.
He can't do much, can he? He's moving a bit freer now. You're going to have to cover me, lads. I'm going to have to stand up front because my legs have gone.
Okay, you can slightly move.
Not great, though. He's on me, mate. Anyway, here come Inter Milan, right-hand side.
Number 14. There we go, well done. Oh, good God.
Good little move for Inter as they get to the edge of the box on the right. Virgil should just clear and does. Virtus is going to put them under pressure. Kanji's touch. No,
he's done well. He's done really well.
Damn. Thought they were going to go out for us. Right then, what's 2-ish minutes to go? Here comes Suka. Strides forward. Someone's going to have to do something at some point.
Well done.
Run straight into Conor Bradley and fouls. Excellent work by Conor Bradley. Don't stay down too long. It was excellent work by Bradley. Wins the foul. Wins the ball first and then the foul.
Well done, lad.
Is he hit hamstring or is he just blagging this?
Oh,
no, to be fair, dead leg. He gets kneed right in the back. That's a killer, that. That's one of them you used to do in school to your mates. Little knee in the back of the thigh. Did you ever do that? I don't know if it was different for lads and girls. I mean, it's Liverpool, so probably. Little dead leg in the back of the...
What happened when you went on a Maradona-esque run?
Got dead leg. Scored against Downfield Blackburn. I can't remember who it was against. No, it might not have been actually. It was against... yeah, it was against James' team. Got dead leg. Scored the goal, obviously, because I'm solid. And then...
I literally
had to hobble off and I had a bruise the size of my head on my leg. Anyway, I digress.
It got worse.
It was killing me.
Yeah.
Killed me. Long ball to the back post. Robertson. Sorry, Conor Bradley doesn't get there. Sobo.
I saw a ball now. Thank you.
Yeah,
what are you doing, lad?
It was the battle of number 8. It was Sukuk again. It was definitely a Liverpool ball throwing. Yeah. That was on our 5-a-side game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was against Jamie's team. I think
it was dead fun because everybody took it seriously. So when I saw one of the lads who were a minimum of 10 to 15 years older than me go to line one up from about 15 yards, I'd just run out the way.
Right then, here's Inter on the
well done. Get it out.
Bradley defends well. Sobo just needs to keep it if he can. Liverpool with Wirtz.
Brilliant.
No, that's fine. Corner flag, please. Corner flag, Sobo. But no, what's he doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's the move.
Oh,
Wirtz. He's going to be tackled.
I don't like that.
Should have went to the corner.
Why can't we just learn to go to the corner?
Right then.
Oh, Macca.
Wonderful tackle by Alexis McAllister. Concedes a throw in, but
yeah, full time whistle anytime, please.
We've played 6 minutes now. It's added time on our time. Now McAllister did have that cramp, so maybe there's a little bit of extra time left. I don't know how long. As the ref looks at his watch for the first time, it's Inter Milan.
Another
someone get over.
50 seconds of work here.
They just give it the ball straight back.
Keep it. Keep the ball.
Jones is fouled, surely, and that's a terrible foul to give away for them. No, don't take it fast. What are you doing?
Oh, hello.
Oh, he came up in. Liverpool took a quick free kick there.
What the bloody hell are we doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Florian Wirtz, what are you doing?
Why did we take a quick free kick?
Florian Wirtz, what are you doing?
And the full-time whistle goes, and Liverpool, a tormented week, absolutely full of turmoil and anger and rage and everything going on, somehow go to the San Siro and win 1-0. And Dom Sobo's penalty, the difference between the two sides. Any talk, Chloe, that Liverpool have, I don't know, not playing for the manager or they're not arsed or they're tossing it off. I think that type of steely performance suggests that isn't the case.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the first half performance. I mean, someone's being sent off here from the Inter Milan. I really enjoyed the first half performance. I thought Liverpool looked really well. Curtis Jones was excellent in that first half. But I thought we were on the front foot. We had a couple of chances. We maybe lacked a little bit of creativity in the final third. But I thought Liverpool set up really well. And I think they had the majority of that first half. Second half was a little harder to watch. You know, players tire. You look at the bench, there's not loads on the bench. But I thought Liverpool really dug deep. I thought it was a really solid performance. I think is it Martinez in the first half, just before half-time, has their big chance, which Alisson does a great save for. And yet we get maybe a little lucky with the penalty. But honestly, I thought it was a very, very solid performance from Liverpool. Yeah. Dug deep, worked really hard, and they did create a couple of chances where maybe we could have done a little bit better in the scenario. But it was always going to be tough against this Inter Milan side. And you needed something like a penalty or something like that. And thankfully, it landed towards Liverpool. They obviously had one ruled out in that first half with a handball. So yeah, I thought I was really impressed with Liverpool's performance tonight. Yep. I enjoyed the way we set up, and looked at a side there that have not a lot on the bench to turn to. Yep. A lot of them knew that they were going to have to put in a really dog of a 90 minutes, and they all stood up to the challenge. I thought Konate and Van Dijk at the back did really well. I don't remember many times Gomez or Robertson got isolated. The midfield, I thought Jones was the standout out of them.
On that, we need to name our Oosh man of the match. Go on, I'll let you. I'll give you the honours. You're not here much for Watchalong, so I'll give you the honours. Who's Liverpool's best player today?
I mean, I liked Curtis Jones' first half performance, absolutely. I thought he was the best player on the pitch in that first half. Second half, Liverpool, it's harder to break Inter Milan down, and we had to go long much more. And Dom obviously gets the goal, but for me, I think Curtis Jones in that first half was really good. Okay,
cool. I probably would have shades it to Sobo, but I'm happy to go with that one. So there you go.
I think Sobo is just maybe set the bar. That's fine. Just standard at the moment.
It's fine, Chloe. Listen, it's don't err on your opinion. You're absolutely allowed your opinion. There you go. Then our Ushman of the match for today is Curtis Jones. Right then, keep an eye out on our YouTube channel, because Chloe, Dan, and I hope at some point Paul from San Siro will hear with our match reactions. And then over on Redmen Plus shortly, Chloe and I will be doing the player ranking show. We'll be ranking every single one of the Liverpool players, but it won't be our decision in where they rank. It'll be yours. If you head on over to our social media account, you can have a vote on every single Liverpool player, rank their performance, and Chloe and I will have a little chat about them, whether we agree or disagree. Hopefully we agree, because I'm sure there'll be a lot of positivity after that result. So yeah, that is it for us here on the YouTube channel for now. Thanks to Chloe, thanks to all you guys for watching, thanks to the production staff for getting us up and running throughout the entirety of the stream as well. Come and check us out on the Player Ranking Show. See you soon.